And we're back. We're up and running. We're streaming. Welcome back, everyone. It's been too long since I've had you all here. Indeed. Welcome back. We're doing Princes of the Apocalypse, the 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons adventure module. As usual, I am your game master. I am Ace the GM, your friendly neighborhood game master. And we're going to jump back in to our little game here, our Prince of the Apocalypse, our main campaign. We've been doing the spin-off campaign for so long, but we're coming back to it now, so we're gonna take a lot of remembrance, because we haven't played this since for 2 months or something, or longer. I'm not sure, but it's very exciting as well to come back to the story and all these characters. Let's go through. I mean, we all know who our characters are, right? We all remember each other. All right, let's skip that shit, and let's jump right into a recap. I'll do one little. We have Gawain, the Kalishtar warlock, used to be a barbarian, then made a deal with the Dream King. Now they're a warlock. Glarnock, the Mutilator, used to be a bit of a brainwashed member of the Fire Cult, but since recently snapped out of it and is trying to be a little less of a mutilator, or at least a mutilator for good. Boneless, the changeling rogue / sorcerer, a bit of a baddie, used to not be involved with some great people, and got themselves stuck in what we would know as a television dimension, where they were shunted from different realities and dimensions all around, until they were rescued by their heroic stepbrother, a detective, James Wu.
You have to call him heroic. Ugh.
He's a hero.
I mean, he's pretty great.
It might be accurate, but
to everyone but you, he is a hero. And now is trying to find a new path that doesn't lead to a life of crime, perhaps. And we find them in the midst of their return to the Temple of Eternal Flame. And I'll let one of you take it from here. Who wants to jump in?
I might, maybe.
Bad eyes on the fly.
It's a big. I can try unless someone else is feeling real into it. Okay, so we started. I believe we woke up from a long rest because we dove into this place and kind of went ape shit, killed a bunch of people, and then we tried to kill. Because we found a secret door into the second in command to this place's office, in which we tried to kill them. That led to us having to fight off a bunch of other people. That led to us getting essentially chased out because we couldn't take them all on.
Mm-hmm.
January's character fully stone shaped a door out of existence so that we could escape. We left, went upstairs, and then we took a long rest because if not, we would have died. From there, we started to, adventure around. Oh, no. We had an emissary from the pirate group that we met that, covered our escape from the river.
That's right.
An emissary from the pirate group showed up and was like, hey, what's going on? Do you guys need anything? Have you killed them all yet? And Boneless, thinking quickly, was like, yeah, we killed them. We just, we're going back in to do some tidying up. Big lie, because we don't even know if we took out the second in command at that point. Then they left, and we started to kind of cover the whole hilltop, try to figure out any secret entrances or anything like that. And I can't remember who found it. I think it might have been Boneless.
You found two.
Found an air vent. And when we went into the air vent, Gawain bouldered the debris out of it. And we went inside, sent Slurp in, only to discover that there was a series of really tiny holes that lead all over this place. The first that we discovered was that a few of the air holes would drop us in a back hallway, in which we had gotten to. I believe it was just Kirby and mine's character had gotten to on the over here. It drops us off right here, and we were like, okay, let's keep adventuring. We ended up finding a hole that dropped us in the original hallway, a hole that dropped us So over here, another hole that dropped us in where you were going originally a second ago. Way farther in where we found a bunch of like giants and stuff hanging out.
Yeah, ogres and half
or
ogres.
trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were like, okay, maybe not. And then we saw there was a side hallway that we sent Slurp down because there was a series of doors, and we were like, hey, let's send Slurp in and see if he can open a few of these. Unsuccessful except for one door, in which he did manage to unlock it and found like this fireworm thing inside. Slurp sprinted away and then found this massive forge.
This was actually Slurp did not find this. I think it was because that was from you guys finding.
Yes, that's not yet. Yeah.
Exactly. So the first set of tunnels you found was just like air vents, really. So it started out as like a relatively medium person size hole. It goes down like a couple hundred feet, and then it splits off into much tinier holes that are only like maybe 12 inches in diameter, 6 inches, a bunch of different sizes, and those are the ones that spread out all over the place. The other one you found, I think, is one that Glarnock noticed with a nat 20 perception check. You found a huge vent.
Yeah.
This one really big, essentially a chimney, that brought you down into this area over here.
Yes, and then I believe they lowered Gawain down using the water weird as like a vent so the smoke wouldn't get in my eyes. And we went down with Slurp and checked everything out, and we found, these 4 massive forges, all occupied by these flaming bearded gentlemen, being guarded by a giant demon man, who's kind of keeping them all working.
He's an Ifrit, I believe you would know. And
Ifrit. And we saw there was a path going back, and I believe we successfully got Slurp down there to actually check it out. We found like a sigil or a stone tablet that was all 4 of the cult symbols melded into one.
Exactly, overlapped. And it looks very familiar, but you can't remember from where.
Yeah, and it's in over this giant pit.
Yeah.
Like it's just giant hole in the ground. So we backed out from that, going, okay, maybe we adventure a little bit more just to see. And then we ended up, I think we went back to the other air tunnels and sent Slurp in to check out the southwest portion of this.
Well, there were other ones. I think you sent him from that air duct that was in the furnace area, and you sent him down from there.
Down the stairs, farther in.
You found even more hallways that branched off in tunnels. You sent
stone
him this
bridges,
way.
all sorts of stuff.
You found this weird little lake under there. Seems just like a regular little freshwater pond of some kind. Then you found this very large barracks with a bunch of nerds, it looks like.
This place was also a dead forge, right? Like there was forge equipment, but it wasn't active.
Exactly.
And then we found that weird ass door that Slurp listened into, and then immediately heard something that essentially told us that the big bad was in that room, but that the second in command was in fact killed.
Exactly. So you know that there's a couple. These people here, they look like they're more seasoned members of the cult. These guys on either end. There's another Eternal Flame Guardian who you have fought before. What you saw on this door is that symbol, the one that is like a circle. Let's see. Go back to this thing. This one, this symbol, the symbol of the Eternal Flame.
The strap-on.
Sure. I'm not going to call it that, but you can. So they went. You saw that engraved on the door, and that is why you suspect that there is something important in that room. That's where you suspect Vanifer is. However, you learned about that you did kill Bastion Thermandar, who's the person whose office you broke into and killed in nearly a single hit with the use of your purple worm poison. Bonuses, sneak attack, and then later a Rolathim's psychic lance. You didn't know if you had killed him, but upon further investigation and hearing in this area over here specifically This woman, who I'm not sure you know, but you heard her called Captain Lizzie.
Yes, and she's like vying for the leadership position.
Yeah, it sounded like she was promoted after Bastion died. Bastion was killed. And she was like expressing some lack of confidence in like why they are defending everything so severely now. And she's like, oh, these guys can't be that good. They're not coming back, stuff like that. But you learn that they are very well prepared for you guys to come back in from this direction. Mm-hmm. And that is when you heard that, that Bastion died.
I think the methods we were talking about dropping in, was it one of them was dropping into the forge and just going ape shit on everybody, but everyone was kind of like, nah, that might be a bit much. Mm-hmm. The other one was, I know we talked about the possibility if I rolled high enough on an Arcana check to use my Dimension Door to send 2 other people, and then use it again to send myself and the 4th person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think that was a conversation, but that one was more risky because it used both of my spell slots, as well as it's not guaranteed if I fail that Arcana check.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then the third option was just to straight up go in the front door and say, fuck it. Mm-hmm. I think those were the 3. Oh, and we do know there is a back door that is guarded by those trolls and ogres.
Indeed.
But we have no idea where that entrance is, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, this goes somewhere else that is not part of this. There's this little exit right here where the ogres are guarding.
Because we saw daylight out that door, right?
No, but you just see that the way that this room is situated and the way that all these people were looking when you got to look in here, they're all looking towards that door as if they're stationed there. As if this is like they're defending this hallway from intruders that would come from this way. And
Gawain had a wild magic surge, and he's 19 now.
Exactly.
He's 19 years old.
You turned 19. You, in the process of doing all this shit, of spending slurp to investigate all this stuff, you magic surged several times, and you're 19 years old now. You summon this demented shadow dog thing.
Oh my god, I forgot about him.
The shadow dog, yes. In the process of one of your... You were so frustrated that you failed the roll. Your dream magic burst out from you, corrupting your shadow and causing this strange, inky black, shadowy dog with just 2 big black and white eyes and bulging buck teeth in the front of its face. Crawled out and just stared at you until you said, I think you said, go that way.
I sent him in to do something. I can't remember what exactly I said, but I sent him in the caves.
Indeed. You sent him in, and he said, you sent him in, and he, instead of jumping through the big hole to go down into the furnace area, he jumped into the smaller holes. And so you don't know where he is or what he's doing, but you sent him down there.
He's in there somewhere.
And indeed, anything else you want to throw in there before I start filling in some gaps?
Trying to think. Was Slurp discovered at the end, and that was the closer?
I don't think so. I don't think he was discovered.
No? Okay. Mm-mm. There was something else having to do with the flow. There's a lever that we saw that can reverse the flow of the magma, or is like a way to control the forges and like turn them on and off. We just don't know where the lever is.
Yes, you floated through here with Slurp, where you found remnants of where you presume Bastion died. So another little clue before you heard that explicitly. And then you saw this giant piece of this dark black like ore of some kind. That it provides like a little dam essentially for the lava. So when I think you did an investigation check and you looked and you learned that when it's closed, the lava in these things will fill up. And when it's open, the lava will flow out down this little river here.
Yeah. Just to clarify that statement, when
Yeah.
you say fill up, will it fill that room?
What do you mean?
Will the lava fill that room when it fills up because
You
of
wouldn't
the?
know.
Okay.
I don't think. But you can see the basic mechanism in that it blocks
Yeah.
the flow so that it stays at a certain level inside this room.
Okay.
Which is what allows all these fiery elemental creatures to work with the heat of the lava to forge some type of special weapons.
Because they're working with a specific metal right now, right?
Yes, that's what it looked like. It looked like they were using some type of metal to create these bronzed or like copper coated. They're covered with some like shiny metal that isn't silver colored.
Would you say it's dark and steel-like?
I would not.
Okay.
Did you say dog steel?
I am racking my brain for different conversations we had, but I know last session was all like Intel focused.
Yeah, so there's a lot of
can't
information.
remember. It was over 2 months ago. I'm shocked I
Terrific.
remember this much.
No, you got all the main points. Very good. I'll fill in a couple things there. Inspiration for Gawain, for sure. Very good job. So, a couple things. Yes, you saw them making these special type of weapons. You're not sure what they do, but they seem to be very important. And you learned from overhearing the conversation of Captain Lizzie out here that they referred to just assets that Vanifer is dedicated to protecting for some reason, and you're assuming that the assets are these magical weapons that they're making, or some type of powerful weapons. You're actually not sure if they're magical necessarily, but it seems like that would likely be the case if they're this important, because you were trying to piece together why they wouldn't come after you. And the only thing you come up with, and based on that information, you figured it's got to be that they're protecting something. So they don't want to like weaken their position by chasing you. And let's look around here. Yeah, so you saw all the little critters that were waiting for you here, including Captain Lizzie. You found the same area over here with the two different types of creatures. The same type of creatures, but I think two different ones from the last time you were here, because you killed those two. And the other thing is, or two other things, I think, when you were investigating this little hallway with an incredible perception check, you noticed that it looked like there was some type of door behind this little bust here, behind one of these statues, these dwarven statues. There are little alcoves down this hallway, each of which has a statue of a dwarf. And you notice that there was something behind this one that looked very dusty and not often used. You were not able to open it because Slurp is not strong enough to like push a door that's made out of stone. And then the other thing was you were going down these rooms here. You were listening in at a lot of them, trying to knock and get someone to speak to you, but all you heard was a communication in a language that you don't understand. And until you finally got to this last one, and Slurp was able to somehow undo the latch on the door, and let out this strange wormy fire creature. And so you saw it like open the door, look around, and then just slither on out. And you don't know where they went.
So we now have two randos just kind of running around down here.
Don't know who they are or what they want, but they're out and about in the situation. Wild
One of them
cards.
kind of listened.
Wild
Kinda.
cards, yeah. Mm-hmm. Indeed, you got that shadow dog, hopefully doing what you asked. And I think that's everything. You guys are still up above ground right now. You were debating how to enter now that you have so much information on what is down here. And we will certainly introduce Berto's character as soon as possible. As soon as it makes sense, please hang tight. And unfortunately, Poetry and Esme immediately, as soon as you find out all this information, they're like, "Oh, both gotta poop. Oh, gotta poop so bad." Unfortunately,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, the big one, the big poop.
Exactly. It
Oh,
doesn't look good. With how fast they're running.
oh wow.
So it's just the three of you right now.
Okay. All right. So, all right.
Wait,
Yeah.
something bad? Wow, that was fast.
Yeah. No, that was kind of
Bye
terrifying.
guys, see you later.
Oh no, I can see Poetry shit. Oh no,
Oh,
he's
don't
still
look.
running.
Don't
He's still
look.
running.
Don't look at it.
Oh,
Oh, don't look
buddy,
at him.
no,
Let him
no.
have this.
Okay,
Don't look at
boy,
him.
that was weird.
Oh.
Terrible.
Oh God, there was so much. Okay, sorry. So
We eat a lot of weird stuff as druids. Oh, Zaldrin's also with you. Remember Zaldrin?
Oh,
Oh,
we totally didn't forget
Where
about
did
you,
you
buddy.
come from?
I've been here the whole time. You always say that. I haven't moved.
It's just the thing, you don't move and then you move slightly and it scares the shit out of me.
Sorry. I just meant yeah. Druids usually eat a lot of weird stuff. We eat a lot of different types of like roots, vegetables, and things that other people don't eat. So our gastrointestinal tract is usually really strong. So something messed up Esme, it's probably
eat grass,
really bad.
because I heard from a wizard named Hank Green that you shouldn't eat grass.
No, you shouldn't eat just regular grass. No.
Yeah, that's maybe not the best.
Yeah, it's not good.
I wonder if Esme ate grass.
It's possible. I mean,
That makes
we
me
know
wonder.
we mostly. I mean, we're trained at the Emerald Enclave and Golden Fields. Like, we're trained not to eat just grass. So,
Okay, good.
I think they would know that.
I ate grass one time, and that's why I want to make sure everyone knows.
Yeah. Okay, hey guys,
Oh,
just a quick PSA: don't eat grass.
Don't eat,
Don't eat grass.
Oh.
don't eat grass.
That's actually really good to know, because I'm not used to being on land yet anyway. So
Yeah, don't eat
Oh
grass.
man, yeah, you might
I
have
was
thought that was a
looking at it.
salad.
I was looking at it. It looked interesting because
Right?
like it's skinny, so it's like extra portable. It's like easy to break and just grab a fistful and munch down because it's everywhere. Like
Sure.
I assumed it was a good thing.
So how do you guys think we're gonna kill all these people?
I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah. I think it'd be sick if we like fill that whole room up with lava. That's one option.
Sure. I don't know how we're gonna do that.
Me either.
Okay, do we have those water bombs that we... Yeah, we never
right?
used those, right?
How big are they, or how big do they make us spray?
That's a good question.
I
Would we
believe
know
it's
that?
I think it's a 5-foot radius. I think I gave you the info for them.
Oh, is that
I
it?
don't have one in my inventory, so I think most of them went to Kirby in January.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Esme had them.
Although, Matt, I thought you had a couple.
Oh, okay, sick.
I have a couple, yes.
Thank
Okay,
God.
cool.
We also don't have our druid who could do tidal wave, so there's
Oh,
That's true.
Of course, we don't have our healers anymore.
Yeah, we
Yay.
don't. Well, we got
great.
Zaldrin. Zaldrin,
Zaldrin!
can you do
Yeah, I
tidal
guess-
wave?
Okay.
I can do pretty good healing. Oh,
Can you
tidal
tidal
wave?
wave?
No.
Son of a bitch!
I'm not that good.
So here's the thing. If we wanted to go in the front door, we can. I know I bring this up a lot, but we can just shadow bubble the fuck out of them. Like,
We could.
they're
We
all
could-
in
we
one
can't get
place.
through the shadow bubble is the thing. So we
No,
create
but
our own
oh
clog.
shit! I was gonna say we could go through the office, but we can't because there's stone wall now, and we don't have Esme.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
right. And we can't move the fuck.
Here's the
Okay.
thing. Here's the thing. Okay, we can try my teleporty trick, but we'll lose all my spells. So there's that. We can hunt down this back door and just take out those trolls, or we can just take a rope down that tunnel into the forge and pray.
I think maybe we, given that we've got a bunch of ranged fighters and one, okay, I think we should maybe try and find the back door. That's sometime if we have enough lube, we can get in there and it'll be fine. I think it'll be
It's
okay.
work though. Like it's not something that just happens.
I understand. I understand. That's why we'll
It
ease
takes
ourselves
work and
in.
dedication. We gotta actually put
We'll
effort
ease
in.
in.
What are we
We'll
talking
ease in.
about?
Anyway.
I don't know. I really don't. I'm
the back
assuming
door, Aldrin. The back door.
What back door?
the back door into the
maybe
cave.
finding one. Maybe finding one
Oh,
that
okay.
maybe
Because
doesn't
I thought there were
exist.
only like 2 ways that we found, right?
I kind of did too. And so let's maybe look for a third.
Well, we
Hail
found
Mary.
2 possible ways, and then we've got the main entrance. But I think I found another entrance on the other side somewhere. It would be on the other side of the hill, opposite of where we came in.
How
I
far
think.
away is that right now, Ace?
Is what?
The other side of the hill.
I'm sorry, what's on the other side of the hill?
Like a big long hill? The possibility of another entrance.
I think these are the only ones you know of.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't, as far as you've seen, you like scoured this area, and there's no other entrances that you could possibly find. There's the one big vent that goes down to the furnace. There's the air vent holes that go to a couple different places, but they're very small. And then there's the main entrance that goes down from the temple, Scarlet Moon Hall. You know that these guys, there is another way to get into here, but you're not exactly sure where it might be or if it's even anywhere close. Like the tunnel that they're defending could go for miles or something, you know?
Okay, we could... Okay, can we see the map of the entrance?
The map of the entrance?
The, like, main entrance that we came in originally?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What if... Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. If we go in, I can shadow bubble the hall to the right. So that they have to pass through it just to get out of there, and it's, like, difficult. And then as they're doing that, the other people are gonna be funneled into where we are. And we just blast the shit out of them and send Glornock in to, like, smack them. And then we just blast from a distance and just keep funneling them until there's no more.
The issue I have with that is then we might not have anything left to kill the big bad one. That's the problem. You might exhaust everything trying to get through everybody and live, and we don't have... Love you, Zaldrin, but we don't have our good healers with us.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm as good a healer as Esme.
Oh, that's good. I love your confidence, buddy.
Thanks. I just can't do the other spells. I can do a lot of healing.
That's true.
Good stuff.
So, hey Ace, can we see the map of the forge again?
For sure.
Thanks.
Forge is down here. Boop. Here you go.
Okay, sick. Can you scoot it over so we see that like other little part?
This way here?
Nope, the other way.
This part?
Yep, right there. Okay, so somebody's got to remind me. It's been 2 months. How did we figured out how the forge works, right?
No, we just have a vague idea.
This is just the visual. Okay.
Yeah, we know that lowers to do the thing. We have no idea where the controls are.
Cool. What's the big rock thing do again? It just
it's
stops.
A dam.
It's a dam.
It just slides down. You know, there's chains and stuff off it, which is how you know what it does.
Okay, sick. Okay, so here's my thing. I think that they know we're coming through the front entrance. It's not that it's not an option. It's just not a great option. None of them are great options.
Yeah, that's not bad. None of them are good.
I think that doing something a little bit unexpected might give us the leg up. And so they expect us to come in through that front door. I'm not saying we can't do that, but I'm saying, can we make something terrible happen in this forge to like maybe draw everybody down there and make them think that we're coming down there and then go through the front door. Like, can we set off some water bombs so that the like is there any way to like cool the water like as much as we can to make the lava like settle? Like, can we freeze it? Could we like clamp up that, could we clog the hole somehow and like maybe make the lava settle, or like freeze
Ace.
it, or
Can we see the chains holding up the obsidian portion from the forge side?
Ooh.
Some of them, yeah. You can see there's chains that are like holding it up. Most of them just go up and then disappear into the walls or the ceiling.
How many chains would we know that there are?
What do you mean? There's like...
So, for example, if one were to say, blast some chains,
Yeah.
how many chains would said person need to blast?
Oh, I see. In order to make this thing drop, right?
Yes, that is the goal.
Let me see.
I'm loving this.
This is
I'm loving this.
There's multiple anchors in this because it's obviously super heavy and needs to be super heavy and strong to let me see here.
So I can do 2 beams in one shot.
We'll say it's 4 of them.
4.
Yeah.
So, okay. Optimistically, I could take out all the chains in best guess 3 turns.
Okay. Does anybody else? Hey, Glornock, do you have anything that could break some chains? Nothing? Okay. I have Firebolt, which might work, but probably not. And, you know, my good old short bow. Probably not. Let me think.
But okay, so if it falls, the room will start to fill with lava. Okay, Ace.
Yeah.
Is the lava flowing from left to right or from right to left?
It flows from this room on the right, from the east to the west. It goes toward the waterfall.
Okay. So if we block the entrance, the lava will start to overflow on the right side in the forge.
You don't know.
Is the general idea we are gathering.
You don't know for sure. Oh yeah, again, you guys just like you've looked at this from 2 sides, and you know you haven't like gotten a first-hand look at all the gears and stuff. You just see the gears and you kind of figured out generally what it does. I don't think you can predict exactly how it would work.
Sure.
Unless you like get a closer look at how this thing operates. To which point, I think Slurp is still down here. Slurp is still right at the door.
That's
I don't think he was
I'm having
detected.
this conversation with everyone while fully warged in. Just
It's looking horrifying. So sorry, Ace. One more time. It's moving toward E12, not away from E12.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
This is the waterfall.
Waterfall.
It's a waterfall. It's a lava fall.
Okay.
And it goes towards the lava fall.
Okay, I'm caught up now.
Yeah.
That fucked up my whole perception. And this is much better. This is great.
Good.
Because if we do, then that whole room's gonna fill up with lava, and that's lovely. I love that idea.
Let's. I mean, you guys are. Yeah, you're planning out. I'll take an investigation check. If someone wants to do one with help. Or you
I have a -1, so
I have a 0. Actually, let me pull up Slurp's stats while I'm thinking about it.
Does Slurp have a better investigation? Because that's really
That'd
funny.
be hilarious. I doubt he does, but nope.
It's all you.
Slurp's a -4. Slurp is an oblivious fuck. Okay, so am I doing this or are you doing this, Claire?
I got a +2.
Aw, sick.
Okay.
It's all you, buddy.
You do with advantage.
12.
With advantage?
Mm-hmm.
I think, based on the description and what you think is here, it's unlikely that the room would fill with lava. This is all dwarven machinery. It's dwarven forges and stuff. You've seen enough of this down here, of this area, to know that this was at least one time like built by dwarves, likely. And just like the length, the category of machinery that is here is something that is only really in like dwarven societies, and of that type of like make, really. And I think it's hard for you to imagine that they would design a system in which it's possible for such a catastrophic failure.
It would certainly be upsetting to have that rock come down, though.
Oh, for sure. It would be an issue, regardless.
Yeah.
But it's not going to flood the whole place, likely. I think
That's all right.
I think that's what you know. It's unlikely with a 12. You know, it's probably not going to flood the whole place. Probably be an issue somehow.
I don't have to have that. I just want.
Yeah. It's nice to know we have the option.
Can Slurp take a look at how those chains are attached to the ceiling? I'm sure there's a pulley or something there.
Sure. Pretty sure he's got to sneak out of where he's at right now.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
He is. I was just planning on blipping him out and blipping him to me really quick.
I guess at the end of the day, Slurp can kind of do anything in there for us to create some kind of distraction. We don't necessarily have to fuck up the forge to do that. I just think that we sort of lose. We're kind of giving away an opportunity here if we just rush in from the front. We should at least do something to pull them away, since we have this opening.
What are the ways we can enter?
What do you say, Matt?
Theoretically, go ahead, Matt.
What are the ways we can enter?
The vent over the forge or the front door.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no. There's three. There's the vent over the forge, the air tubes, and then the front door.
Oh. Just because it's an inch, and I know I don't have anything to
I have
push us
nothing.
down.
I think Esme had enlarge reduce, but I don't think.
And we've already established that mold earth wouldn't. I couldn't use mold earth to like move portions of it out of the way and like make
No,
the
because
hole bigger.
these stone, they're carved from stone. You know, they're drilled through the earth.
Mm-hmm.
These holes. Yeah.
I mean, I could blast holes, but that is just as likely to collapse or give away our position anyway.
It's okay.
Try to find the other entrance.
That is another option, is to maybe look around and see if there's another entrance.
You guys really don't think there's another entrance?
I'm really trying to hear you, Asa. I am. I'm trying so hard to hear that and receive that, but I'm having the hardest time.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm hearing are two big fights. One in a fire room and one leading to fire rooms.
So I think we should drop something from this vent or clog this vent or do something here just to give us a leg up. Mostly because I don't even know if we could all get down here without getting hurt from the steam from the smoke.
I have a fly spell, but you know what? No. How about this? Let's just really quickly clog up that vent.
Sure.
Oh wait, we saw there were multiple vents leading
that's
out
right.
of that
Son of a
room because
bitch,
we already
just
thought
big
about
one.
this. We had a debate about this. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, well, can Slurp go take a look at that mechanism real quick? Because maybe we can just fuck it up. Or maybe we can, like, release the boulder.
I can cast Shock and Grasp through Slurp, so maybe... Yeah. I want Slurp to go check that out. Can I just have Slurp blip out into the pocket dimension, blip next to me, and then retake the tubes back down?
Sure, yeah. Where do you want him to go?
Yeah. I just want him to blip out of existence, and then blip next to me.
Mm-hmm.
I give him a nice pet, and then send him back down the tube. I want him to go, to E12.
Oh, E12 here. Got it.
I want him to go check out where the chains lead up to.
Yeah, and I think he can get... he can come down over here, that you know the thing, and you've been through this area, so you know no one's here. So yeah, he can get all the way back here without being seen. Terrific. So do you want to give me a? I think this would be a perception check.
Cool.
And I don't think anyone could give you advantage.
Slurp has advantage on perception checks.
Oh, so you want Slurp to do it? Okay, sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because his is the same as mine anyway.
Yeah.
And
you're keeping.
Oh,
Slurp...
it was on that 18 for so long. It's a 13.
13. And you're keeping Slurp on visual mode, right? So you can look around. You have
visuals, yes.
You have not switched him to auditory at all.
Can I actually, in the transit to this room, switch to auditory and just be like, you know where to go, bud?
Sure. Yeah, I think so. In that case, give me another perception check.
Okay. Uh, 16.
16. Okay. In that case, as you're making your way down here, specifically, I think you've been discussing your options for a minute with Slurp, just kind of like stuck to the ceiling of the barracks room over there, near where you expect the room to Vanifer is. And so it's been a couple minutes that you guys have just been chatting with Slurp here. And as you blip him back, you blip him down, and he's making his way around all these corners into this room. And in the distance, he hears some commotion. It's very far away, but it just sounds like there's people yelling. Something's happening elsewhere.
What I know, is it coming from, is it coming from the southwest portion, from the other side of E12,
it's definitely coming from the north. Because he doesn't.
From the north.
Yeah,
okay.
He doesn't really hear it until you get into E12 here, into this chamber, which is essentially, this is a bridge that's way over the pool of lava that's 60, 100 feet down. That's how far away that is. So he hears it coming from this direction, but that could mean these hallways are echoey. It could be from pretty much anywhere up top.
Gotcha. Okay. Slurp's here, and there's commotion. This actually might be a good time to just get in there. Okay. Slurp go. Oh.
What if it's your bud?
Should I send Slurp to check that out? See what's going on?
Let's see. Let's look at the.
Okay, check out the mechanism.
Here.
Okay.
Go.
You gotta.
And I switch to visual.
All right. You got a 13 on your perception
Yes.
of the mechanism. Okay.
Yes.
In that case, give me investigation with disadvantage.
Two fours.
Oof, rough.
2 4s.
So yeah, you see that there, what you perceive is you see that there are 4 places where there are anchors into this stone, or this ore, whatever it is. It looks like, strong steel that's holding it up. Be hard to break. And all of these, they each go up into the ceiling of this room at their own, at different points. And there's not going to be a way to cut one thing and have it all come down. You'd have to cut all 4 of these somehow.
So they go into the ceiling. They don't have pulleys that are
not that are visible. There's likely pulleys or chain cleats of some kind, but it's like an internal mechanism somewhere.
Interesting.
And so you would have to either get a look at where the controls are for this. Otherwise, you wouldn't really know much else about how to use it.
Can he follow the chain up? Is he squishy enough to get through that hole that it goes through?
It's likely big enough. He's a little guy. If you want him to.
Yeah, I want him to check it out.
Only chance is that he could get stuck.
That's what the blip is for.
All right.
Go, buddy.
So give me I'll take an acrobatics check from Slurp.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put it on your chair on this channel. I swear to God. I'm not doing
Alright, that is a 3 + 1, 4 for Slurp.
On acrobatics?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Yeah, Slurp unfortunately slurps his way around the chain. It's a big enough hole because it needs room to like whoa, back and forth as it's being lifted and lowered. But it's just at a certain point it curves and the area decreases so slightly as the chain passes through some gears, and he just goes, whoop. What I'll give you is that he can two things. Number one, you see a light at this point. You can see this train is going somewhere where there's light. And number two, he can make now that he's stuck, he'll have to make an athletics check to get himself out of it.
Okay, we're gonna try that athletics. It's a -4. Come on, buddy. Come on. Okay, all right. That's a 19 -4. So
that 15, that'll do it. All right, cool.
15!
15. He whoop, makes it through around that corner, and he follows the thing towards the light. Wow, good going, Slurp. The sudden burst of strength.
Good job, buddy.
He follows. He finds some essentially some pulleys for chains, which are just like pulleys with like things with like spikes on the end, so they can grab each loop of the chain as it goes around the pulley. And he floats and floats through the ceiling until he winds up in a little room.
Little room.
Little
slurp-sized room.
A little slurpy room, and you find a room full of chains and gears and mechanisms, and several big levers.
Got it. Okay. Perfect.
Pull the lever, Slurp.
Wrong
Slurp is.
lever!
I think so. I'm seeing 4 levers in this room.
Yes, a complex assortment of gears, flywheels, drive shafts, and levers fills most of the northern half of this room. And it's clear that someone has done like repair work on it. It's a big, complex system. For numerous parts look brand new, and the entire thing is shiny. But there are certain parts that are clearly differently aged than others. This has been around here for a long time, and yes, there are 4 different levers.
All right, I'm gonna whisper to everyone just like there's 4 levers. We need a distraction, right?
Yeah, do it, man. Do
Slurp,
it.
pull every lever.
Every lever.
Every lever?
Every lever.
Okay. We've had this issue before. Slurp is not very strong. He's just a little guy.
-4.
So he's gonna need to succeed on all 4 of these checks.
He's got this.
Hey, if he at least pulls 1 lever, I'm happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're doing 4 athletics checks.
Yeah, 4 athletics. Might as well. Let's do it.
I'm gonna roll 4 d20s at once, and it's a -4 on all of them. Okay. So that is a 2, a 5, a 3, and an 18, which means a -2, a 1, a -1, and a 14.
And a 14.
And a 14.
A 14 is
-2. I get a -2.
Oh man, that's rough. He really tries. He like gets one to like halfway actually, because you see that these actually have like middle positions as well for some reason. And it seems like it moves it there, but you don't see any of the gears turning when that happens. It seems it needs another thing to actually cause the gears to do something. It seems like you put it in neutral almost.
Can I cast through Slurp Shocking Grasp to try to give it that extra oomph to get out of the way? Or to get the rest of the way, like the blast of the spell to hit it up?
Yeah. This is an inanimate object. I'll say just there's a damage minimum. You just got to get a certain amount of damage.
Okay. Do I need to make an attack roll?
You don't have to make an attack roll. You can just hit it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But
so damage, I have 2d8 on a Shocking Grasp.
Yeah, you need 10 on this.
That's a 6. Good lord.
6 total?
6 damage. Yep.
Unfortunately, yeah. Possible, but 2 4s would have, 4 and a 6. Not too hard.
Yeah.
But you zap it. Mm-hmm.
It might be worth it for you to jump in there.
What do you mean?
Can't you? You can teleport in there, right?
I can't. Well, oh. Am I within 500 feet?
Within 500 feet?
Can I dimension door to where Slurp is?
Oh, because you can dimension door anywhere you can see, right?
So I can see and I'm warging in, so can I dimension door to Slurp?
Ooh. Well, I don't think you'd... No, because I think it's... let me look up Dimension Door. It's a very good question. The thing is, I don't know at what point... Right, yeah, tell me, what is it? Oh, no.
So you teleport yourself from your current location to any other spot within range. You arrive, and the range 500 feet. You arrive at exactly the spot desired. It can be a place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating distance and direction, such as 200 feet straight downward or upward in the northeast at 45-degree angle, 300 feet, whatever. You can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. You can also bring one willing creature of your size or smaller who is carrying gear up to its carrying capacity. The creature must be within 5 feet of you when you cast the spell, and if you arrive in a place that's already occupied by an object or creature, you and any creature traveling with you must take 46 force damage, and the spell fails to teleport you. So, I can see it, and I know where Slurp is.
Definitely describe it, yeah.
Yeah. I think... Also, this is tough because I don't think you'd burn your slot if you knew that it was further than 500 feet away, but I don't know how you'd know if it's out of range without casting it. So I'm gonna say, you can get there. Yes, you can do that. You can get there. You'll do an Arcana check. If you get above a 15, you're good. No worries. If you get below a 15, you're going to take some force damage from teleporting close but into a wall. But you'll get there either way.
Okay, can I bring someone with me?
Totally. That's the spell says you can.
Okay. All right. I look at both Glarnock and Boneless and go, okay, I'm gonna do something stupid, and I want to take one of you with me, but the problem is that means the other person can no longer communicate with us, and you're on your own. So
you should take Glarnock, because love you, you're a little squishy, and there's a world where I could just walk through the front door. If I'm real smart about it and I roll really well, there's a world where I can do that, or I can always like lower myself, figure out a way through this vent.
I mean, if you're cool with going solo.
It's not my first choice, but I think that this is better. I think, also because then after you guys get everything turned off or whatever,
Wait, pause.
Yeah.
Okay, Ace.
Yeah.
It says you can take anything that you can carry, and we've done in the past that I have carried Boneless. If Boneless shrunk down to a smaller version of themselves and got in my backpack, could I teleport both Glarnock and Boneless this one time? I will never ask to pull this shenanigan again. Oh my god. Can I do it
I think, been in a backpack before.
For sure, but Renesmee's not an object. That's the thing. Teleporting live people is different than transporting.
My organs might get mixed up.
Just a doll that's or a person that's the size of an object.
I could probably move my organs around, though, if that happens. Just saying.
If you get... okay. All right, yeah, I'll give you the same deal, though.
But everyone will take the damage if I fuck up this Arcana roll, right?
Yes, and the extra person, Boneless, will have to make their own Arcana roll, or they're also going to take double damage.
That's okay.
Double damage.
So I mean, so if you fuck up the Arcana, everyone takes 4d6. If Boneless also fucks up the Arcana, they take 46 from you and 46 on their own. Does that make sense? So max
I
the
have
boneless will
Barbie
take.
dice.
Okay, I'm not using D&D Beyond for this
That's
fucking
fine.
roll. Absolutely not.
I've got the
Is-
Barbie dice. I'm okay with this. I'll
Is
take
there a
the other.
world where you drop in from the rope? How tall is that furnace room?
I was thinking about doing that too. I was thinking about doing that anyway.
It's very tall. It's like 60 feet tall.
Okay, so you can be like dropping in. You can watch what happens when we turn off the levers.
Oh my god, you're right. I could. Can I get through the smoke? How did we do that before? I
You
don't
did
remember how
that
we did
with the whatchamacallit?
I don't need to breathe, and I use the water weird to keep it out of my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So theoretically, you could do the same thing, or if you have something else to help you breathe.
Can the water thingy? Does it have to be flush against someone's face? Can it like create a bubble?
I think we said it did create a bubble for slurp.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It can make a.
Is
yeah.
it? Hold on, I want to. So it does require attunement. I do want to throw that
Oh,
out there.
how long does it take to attune to something?
Just an hour.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
We
want
can-
the weird tank?
We can have you attuned to it already if you like. That's very.
That'd be sick if you don't
Mhm.
mind.
Okay,
That's fine.
So then,
Maybe I stole one off Asmodee.
You
Okay.
could have.
Just kidding,
You
guys.
could have just switched it last night. You know, there's no harm in
Yeah,
that.
sure. Yeah.
okay, so I will take the weird tank out of my inventory. You now have it.
Thank you. Okay, sick.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't we do that then? Like, I think that's a good idea, Matt. Because that's kind of what I was thinking anyway. Yeah, I'll put the bubble on, and I'll bubble on.
Then I am going to go ahead then and send. After I teleport, I'm going to send Slurp to you.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna pour it in and then send Slurp to the furnace, and then we'll wait in that room until you come down.
Sure.
And when I know that you can like line of sight, that kind of thing.
Can Slurp communicate to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So when we see the thingies stop, Slurp will let you know. But I don't think Slurp can communicate to me, right?
No.
Okay. But you can communicate to Slurp, yeah?
I can communicate to Slurp, yeah.
Okay, so 2 kisses is all good, lit, let's do it. 3 kisses is abort mission, get out, we gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
I telepath all that to Slurp and just like, okay, also just a reminder, kisses are when humanoids use like the little lips and you kind of pucker it up and you mwah,
And it's
mwah,
little,
mwah.
and it's little, and it's not
Yeah.
gross.
It's little, I guess. That's what Boneless says. I have faith in you though, buddy. You got this.
Oh god, he's gonna put his whole fucking mouth on me. Oh god, why did I say that? Oh, it's
Okay. Glarnak, you ready? Buddy, this might hurt.
God.
Let's do it.
And I think there's like a moment where like Gawain like holds both of Glarnak's hands and I'm still warging in and we just kind of like shift back and forth almost like we're glitching. And then I cast the spell.
Hell yeah.
Okay, alright. Rolling. This is straight roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a +3 to Arcana. Okay. An 8 + 3, 11.
11. You're all gonna take some damage as you. You are
Inspiration?
shot through inspiration. You want to use it?
Yes, I do, actually. I would like for us not to take 4d6 damage before we fucking get in here. It's fucking 12 + 3. 15!
15. That'll do it. Hell
15!
yeah.
15!
Terrific.
Yes.
You all make it. Boneless. I need an Arcana from you as well. As you are.
Oh, Boneless isn't coming with us.
Oh, you're going down the
gonna
chute
bubble.
then. Okay,
Yeah.
great. You're bubbling in. Terrific. Then it's just
bubbling
Glarnak and Gawain. Quomp. Suddenly, you are both in there. Let me copy and paste you over. from the other
There's just
place.
a moment where we shift into the wall for like a millisecond, and then I'm like,
Mhm.
and then we go out into the room.
Brute
my
force
God.
it out.
Oh, okay, I need a hug, buddy. We gotta be really quiet, by the way. Just thank you. All right, buddy, I
Slurp
need you.
very scaredly going.
Okay, it's okay, buddy. Okay, I need you to go back to the forge room and find Boneless. They're gonna meet you there, okay? You got it, buddy. You got it. You're doing so good. I give him a big old smooch on the top of his head.
He's a good boy.
He now, instead of looking like, since I aged, he now looks like the image you had on the front
forgot.
page.
Yeah, I just didn't replace it.
He straight up Cthulhu monster
worse.
thing. Like, he's like only like this big, but he's still just like deep black tentacles and black bat wings. And I'm just like, oh, you come here, buddy. I love you.
Oh, I would not have suggested kisses if I had known.
Well, you haven't seen him since we got in. This is the first time I've seen him. I'm like, you look so cool, buddy. It's awesome. We're like changing.
And now that you guys are down here, you hear some commotion as well. You hear like banging and people running and shouting, things like that. Something is going on.
Okay. I'm gonna warg into Slurp and send him outside to head towards the forge.
Terrific. Slurp just goes and runs over to greet Boneless.
Bye. That was the
Bye-bye.
quietest 2 minutes of my life since joining this party. Just alone on this hilltop.
And
It's
then
never been more peaceful.
And then a moment later, actually, there is a knock on the door.
After Slurp leaves?
Slurp leaves, yeah.
I'm warging into Slurp. Do I see anyone coming to the door?
Make a perception check for Slurp.
Okay. He's got a +3 with advantage. That is a 14, 17. So a 17.
17. You see... let me see here. I'm gonna roll for something else. Yeah, actually, you see, as Slurp makes their way around this corner, and they're trying to be real sneaky, they just glance back, and they see what looks like a fiery, something made of fire, sort of disappear around this corner. Like a little, like a fiery tendril of some kind. And that's
Slurp,
all you
keep
saw. Slurp is going to keep going, but now there's a
Slurp,
knock
keep
at the
going.
door.
I am going to... Can I look under the door?
It's a big stone door. You can try. There's not much room there.
I just kind of look at Glarnock and I like pull out my scimitar just in case, and I kind of just listen at the door, see if anything happens. Just waiting.
Just waiting. You wait a minute, and then there's another knock.
Did we pull the levers?
Is Slurp there? Like after giving it a couple minutes of like listening in silence, has Slurp arrived?
Oh, you want Slurp to come back?
No. I want Slurp. Has Slurp arrived at the forge to meet Boneless?
Oh, sure. We'll have to do if you're waiting for that. Slurp can make a stealth check to get back up into the ceiling.
Okay. Got it. Has a +3. Oh, son of a bitch! That's 5 + 8, 3, or 8.
8. Someone sees him. And, but it looks like they're all distracted. Someone points up and is like, what the fuck is that? And because you're just looking at what you can try to read their lips. And then the big Efreet, like, slaps his hand and, like, yells at him. And like, you don't know what he's saying, but he's just doesn't even look at where the guy points when he straight up sees Slurp. And Slurp goes, whoop, right up to where Boneless is.
Okay. Then I
Another
think
knock at the
I'm
door. Tap, tap, tap.
Okay. I'm gonna mental link with Glarnock, and just be like, okay, all right. Slurps with boneless. Should we find out who's at the door or pull the levers first? Because everyone seems to be panicking apparently here.
If we open the door, be ready to kill.
As you're crouching there, you feel the door is getting warm to the touch.
Okay, let's pull the levers first.
I go over, just pull every lever.
You pull them all as you hear gears turning in the ceiling, the sound of heavy chains moving, and even louder yelling over the sound of hammers and steam and fire and sizzling. That is all still in a language that I don't think you speak or you can't really hear very well either. The knocking on the door gets faster.
Okay, ready, Glarnock?
Tap, 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 tap.
Cool.
Let's
I
go.
go up and I open the door so that I'm behind it. All right, no.
These
I
doors
open the door
open
and then I
on
back
a
away.
swivel. Remember, these
On
are
a-
all the
oh,
same
on a
door.
swivel?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to kick it and back up.
You kick the door and back up, and you see a burning, molten creature that looks like a snake that's standing upright with long, tendrilled arms, a strange reptilian face, holding a spear with a fiery tail made out of tendrils of pure fire, staring at you from up above, maybe 10 feet tall, huge, lumbering. Michael, would you like to describe your character?
What are you doing here?
just dumbstruck for a second. Just we're maintenance. We heard there was some issues with the cogs, and we came to check it out.
Michael, to fill you in, you were recently let out of your prison cell. You didn't know who let you out or why, but when you came out, you saw a weird little octopus creature just floating around. That's the only person you know that could have let you out. And just now, you saw that same little octopus creature come out of this room. You figure whoever that octopus creature's working for, probably in here. Whoever they are, they helped you. Mm-hmm.
We're working. What do you want?
Yeah, you see, Glarna, can you tell us what you look like?
What I look like?
What does Michael see when he looks in the room here? Just tell us what, you're a minotaur, like if you want to add any other details.
7-foot minotaur who has cuts and burns all over him. His hair is all off. He looks like a naked mole rat, but ripped and sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Got a big old D.
So that, you can't see that. That's not part of it.
There's a loincloth. It's a whole story.
Mm-hmm.
And then a pirate outfit.
Yeah, then a very young-looking man wearing a pirate outfit. Wearing clothes that just a little don't fit. They largely look good, but maybe they're like a year old or something.
I think I'm still in the outfit that we put on to join the water cult.
Yes. All the leather.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
yeah.
leather
You're
daddy.
Because you have the leather vest.
And Michael, I think these are very... give me an insight check, Michael.
$11.
11. Yeah, these are definitely not fire cultists. You don't know how they got in here. They're wearing the colors of the water cult, which you've only heard.
Mine's all black.
You're all black, but yeah.
With the pink feather.
Indeed, but yeah, you've got
Also,
some...
Do I recognize, would I recognize the water cult?
I think you'd know their
Gross?
colors for sure, and maybe their symbol. I don't think you've ever seen any of them necessarily. But basically that they exist. These two guys are clearly, they don't work here. They're clearly not part of.
Okay,
of
so
the
it's
dude.
obvious to me that they're like, not here by permission.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you
Also,
want?
when his age
Now-
shifted, his beard fully like grew out and is like trimmed, and it's like fully pink long hair, like tied
Really
into
weird
a bun.
looking.
Like,
But it's
really
like
weird,
it's
like,
still new. You
purple
went through
eyes.
puberty so fast. It's still kind of
Yeah.
patchy. The
Still a little
beard.
patchy,
Yeah.
but- And then like bright purple eyes that just kind of pierce you for a second. What do you? What's up?
And is it Michael? Did I
so-
pronounce your name right? Or Mikael?
We'll get into that
Okay.
when we actually do introduce.
Sure.
Salamanders, from what I read, are like 10 to 15 feet long, but like with the way I would be walking, I'm still like below Glarnock's eye line, right?
Yeah, you've like would have lowered your head. I think you can extend your body to be up to like 10 feet tall.
Yeah, but like a comfortable like movement speed, I think would still put me like a little bit like
Yeah.
around 7 feet.
For sure. Makes sense.
Okay, so I think I'll just go with did you let me out?
Oh, Glarnock. Yeah, are you the? Yeah, we had Slurp let you out, I guess. Oh, I was wondering where you went. Oh, okay. Are you here by force, or are you helping them, or what's going on here?
I'm helping, but not by choice.
Cool. You
Why
want to
did you
help
let
us
me
kill
out?
everybody?
Why did you let me out, though?
Well, I'm a big proprietor of non-slavery, so, like, saw you trapped in the door and opened the door and then thought, hey, maybe they'll help kill some people in here if they don't want to be here. Also, in the big forge, we did see you had a couple buddies. Maybe they're not buddies. I don't want to make that assumption, but like a bunch of people that were like very obviously didn't want to be there. That were working on the forge, and I didn't know if like you were in rotation or if you want to like help lead a revolution or something, or like I don't know.
Okay, I can get behind that. What the hell are you trying to do?
Well, we gotta kill. What's their name? I like turns over and looks at Glarnock.
You remember?
Vanifer, Belfast, but what? No, Vanifer's the one we killed.
No, you killed Bastion.
I killed Bastion. So Vanifer, yeah, Vanifer. We want to kill Vanifer. I think they're actually like right around the corner from where we're at. I think maybe I haven't looked outside. I don't know. But yeah, we want to kill Vanifer. We killed Bastion. But we're here to take down everyone in this building that's here to fuck up the planet.
I think Glarnock will walk up and get a little closer and say, "Are you a slave of this cult?"
Yes.
So was I. We can give you your freedom if you help us.
Have I been in this room before, Ace?
No. Very likely not.
Okay. So, like, I wouldn't know what any of the levers actually do either.
Well, you probably would, because you know about the mechanism. You've been working at those forges. You've seen what they do. You probably, like, I think you've seen the results of what happened, and seeing them kind of like, oh, it makes sense. This is the other half of the puzzle. It's not hard to put together.
Can I do an insight to see which one would, like, drop the... Is it the dam that you guys were trying to drop?
Oh yeah, I've already thrown all the levers. I see you looking at them, just like we've already pulled them all. I don't know if you have to do it in like a specific order or anything. I don't actually. Hold on, 1 second. I just like warg into Slurp and just to see if anything has come of. Yeah, has come of pulling the levers. If anything happened.
It seems that there, you look. I don't think Slurp can see very well because of the smoke, but it seems like there are still people running around and like coming up to the big creature there, who you know to be the Ifrit, and like talking to him. And he's just like pointing and giving commands and stuff, while the other creatures look like they're still working. I think you can get that just through all the smoke.
Cool. I work back and I go, I don't know if that worked. Do you know anything else about this? Because I got nothing.
Yes, I believe you do. Will you give me an investigation check? With advantage, we'll say.
18.
18, hell yeah. So you know from working on your side of the thing that there is a man, one of the guards in the forge, that will call through like a tiny little, it looks like just like a funnel in the wall here. And when he calls, you hear ka-junks, the sounds of the engines turning and gears moving. And you note it, and you see the big dam, essentially, that is on the opposite, that is away from you on the forge. Whenever you hear one of those ka-junks, about a quarter of it lowers.
Like every time.
Yeah, like and so when you're like done
but there would be multiple like levels to it.
No, it's just on or off, but there's 4 of them.
Okay.
So for example, if 2 of the levels are switched, that means the lava is half flowing. If 3 of them are switched, that means it's 1/4 flowing. If all of them are switched, that means it's either all the way up or all the way down.
Okay, what I know from looking in the room and like what they've done, what state it's in?
Yes, I think with an 18 you would. Looking at them, you know 2 of them are in one direction and 2 of them are in the opposite direction, which means essentially they just rotated it. So half of it was in, and then they rotated it so that the other half was in. Okay. So either way, the lava flow has remained the same. It just changed from the left half to the right half.
Damn!
So I point to those 2 levers and go, move those 2.
Done! And I pull the levers.
Indeed. And I don't think it takes them. I think it takes a minute. But actually, Boneless, you're floating above there right now. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. Damn. The high one was an 18.
Oof.
Except perception?
Yeah.
11, 12, 13, 14. 14.
14, not bad. There's just so much smoke. Literally, you are the point in which all of the smoke flows through, essentially.
Yay.
You're the highest, most focused point in this room. So it's literally all coming past you. But you can kind of see, you hear ka-junk as ka-junk, and the chains begin to lower. The entire hunk of ore drops and blocks the lava flow, causing it to fill up.
Yay!
Lava does not move especially fast, but it has started, meaning eventually it looks like the pots in there might fill up, these channels here might fill up.
Cool beans.
So, what's your name, bud?
Is there a, like, given my history here, and, given that let me out, is there any reason that I would be out, or if I'm seen right now, would like pretty much anybody like be like, how did you get out?
No, anyone. That's why you've kind of been just like skulking around waiting for an opportunity, because you knew there was something going on. You heard fighting coming from the northwest. And you know now is probably a good time because there's so much shit going on. But if anyone clocks you, they'll know you're out right away. You guys are not supposed to. You're supposed to be in your rooms or in the forge. So you were kind of like waiting for people to like move around and leave a clear opening for you to get to one of the other 2 exits that you know about.
Okay.
And with that, let's actually take a little break.
Okay.
Sound good? We'll take a 10. We'll come back. Let's call it 7 minutes after the hour. Is that good for everyone?
Good.
Amazing. Be right back, everybody. And we return.
Yes.
Return back to the middle, having just met our new friend. Gawain, I believe you just asked, what's your name? Is that right?
What's your name, bud?
Call me Mika.
Mika. Got
Oh.
it. Mika. Hell yeah.
My
Hell
bad.
yeah.
I mispronounced it.
Okay, Mika. Cool. So we're gonna wait for our friend to get here, and then we're gonna go kill the big person. You wanna come with? Yeah? Cool. Awesome. You haven't happened to see, like, a shadow dog humanoid person? Have you? Like, recently, within the past, like, hour?
Ace, have I?
No, you have not.
Okay, good. If you see them, run away very fast, okay? I'm gonna tell you this right now. We're all very nice, and we will 100% not hurt you intentionally. He might. He might.
It's an interesting clarification there that it's intentionally.
Intentionally.
They might accidentally hurt you. They don't know.
But I am going to, go, okay, my eyes are gonna go milky white for a second, so I'm gonna warp back in, and then I'm gonna see what's going on with, Boneless, because I honestly, they're kind of the question mark in this current plan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's gonna happen, so, I'm gonna go listen it. Oh, wait, hold on. Just a point of clarification. Boneless would know I can either listen through Slurp or I can see through Slurp, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to listen in for a minute. Actually,
Okay.
no, I'm going to go visuals first, just to see what's going on, and then if I see that Slurp is with Boneless, I'm going to switch to audio.
Slurp is with... did you make a stealth check for Slurp yet?
No, not yet.
Okay,
Not yet.
great. Oh, yes, you did, actually, because someone saw him.
the
but...
one person
Oh,
saw
the guy saw him, yeah.
So, yeah, Boneless is with Slurp.
Then I'm going to have Slurp just, like, double tap on Boneless's shoulder and point to his ear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then...
Okay.
So
Cool.
we can hear you. You can't hear us, but we know what's going on.
Sick. It's the thingy went down. You guys did it.
I have Slurp do thumbs up.
Bet. Okay. I am gonna sneak in real. I don't know how many
Okay.
guys yet.
You're going to sneak in?
Yeah.
All right, so you're lowering yourself down. Meanwhile, we cut to Zaldrin is just standing at the edge of the chimney, like... I guess
Oh my god.
I'll just wait at the door, for you guys.
Oh, buddy.
He shouts down as you're...
The
You
front
just, I
door?
imagine you just tied a rope and jumped, and he's just like,
Probably, that tracks.
all right.
The front door is Aldrin?
Yeah, I'll just go through the front door and wait.
Okay, well, we can't do that because we don't have any healers with us anymore, so you're gonna have to come with me.
Is there a world where
I
they're
don't-
attached together?
Yeah,
Blowing on
could
the
you,
rope?
like...
Tie each other together.
I don't think that he won't be able to breathe.
No, because in the same bubble with Boneless.
He can't
We'll
do.
just
It's a small
hold
tank of
each other.
water. Yeah, it's the thing can barely cover your face, Boneless.
Okay.
Could it alternate between the two?
I don't think so.
I could
It's
take-
not
I
that
could
well
take a
trained.
deep breath, and then it can go on Zaldrin, and then... Well, so here's the thing. We don't have
Okay.
any healers, though, with us.
Could-
though. Like,
Could we
almost...
have tried...
I can.
to-
I can
sorry
try
to
to
cut you
sneak. I can try to sneak through.
Could we have tried to Dimension Doors Aldrin in with us?
Sure,
Oh, like
same thing.
Penny?
Zaldrin will make an Arcana check,
Okay.
and he
and
might
this
get
is
really.
Just to see...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that honestly is the only way I see him getting in here successfully. So yeah, I think
Mhm.
He doesn't need health to heal.
that's a good point. That's a good. It's fucked up,
unless
but that
he
is a
could
good
die.
point.
Alrighty, he is going to make an Arcana check to see if he can get down here.
Can I help him in any way?
No. This is at the same time as you were zapping, so you were already focused on your own check. He incredibly succeeds. He's not good at Arcana.
Good.
Zaldrin makes it down with you, uninjured.
I literally afterwards just look at Zaldrin. I did not expect you to make it. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect you to make it. I am so proud of you.
You guys like almost forgot me. You almost forgot me. It was.
Did you bring the chalice?
Reality where we forgot.
I am the chalice. Remember?
Do you have it on you?
No, it is me.
I still don't understand.
All right, we'll go over it later.
So Glarnock,
that's very good, Glarnock.
Be a cup, or you can have a cup. But okay, now I'm confused. Hold on.
I don't own a chalice. I just am the chalice.
But you can turn into a chalice.
I can it's a constellation of a chalice.
But you can't hold on to a chalice? Like, you can't hold
I could literally hold the chalice.
That's crazy that you can't drink out of a chalice. That's crazy.
Right. Theoretically, I could drink out of a chalice, but I just don't.
It's Mika, wild that you can't drink out of anything. That's a wild thing to have to deal with.
Mika, if I look at you and I say, I'm going to turn into a chalice, what do you think's gonna happen?
God.
You're going to metamorph into a cup.
Thank you! And I look at Zaldrin. See, we told you!
I don't. I mean, that is kind of what I did, though, right? Like I did.
No. You had some stars that glow on your body in the shape of a chalice. You don't turn into a chalice.
God, imagine being at a party and then your friend leaves that party.
But I'm just saying, it's like it's the same.
Alone.
Oh, jeez. But it's like it's still just like the same kind of trick of like it's like. Yeah, I don't turn into a literal chalice, but I do turn into something that looks like a chalice, and it's still like pretty cool, you know. I turn into Starlight.
That's like saying I'm a sword and I just stand straight and put my arms out.
Well, no, but I'm also. You guys don't get it. It's very cool what I do. It's very cool and unique.
No. Here's the no. Don't get me wrong. It is cool what you can do. I'm telling you, you can't turn into a chalice.
I can. It is. What else would you call it?
Form of chalice or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Same thing.
We spent too much time making fun of Zaldrin.
No, we're doing this while I'm listening, but only out of one ear, so I'm having a conversation while listening to what's happening with Boneless.
Yeah. Okay. Zaldrin is with you. Boneless, we're back to you. You're making a stealth check?
All right, yeah. So this is what I want to do.
Slurp has to maintain their own stealth, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. And that's fair. Okay. So, do I have enough rope to lower myself to the ground?
We'll say yeah.
I also gave you my rope.
Oh, that's right. Well, we talked about that too, like tying it off.
Mm-hmm.
And like, could it keep going? Okay, so this is what I want to do. It'd be sick as fuck to let me triple check this before I say something stupid. And only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper. Okay, so sick. Does when you cast message, does that person automatically know where you are?
No.
Okay, sick. So this is what I would like to do.
You have to know the direction that the person is in that you're messaging.
Mm-hmm. So I would like to, once I get low enough to see like down into the forge, the head guy, the guy in charge.
Yeah.
What's his name? Which one is he?
He's the Ifrit that's right here.
Okay, sick.
And so you can see basically their shapes and where people are, but you can't see any more detail than that.
Okay,
and you can try to hear things too, but it's pretty loud in here, and the little bits that you've heard are like a language you don't speak.
That is okay.
So if you want to get low enough to see exactly like his features and where he is and stuff, I still need. Did you do stealth?
No, I haven't done stealth yet, but I'm okay where I'm at. I'm okay with just seeing
You're just gonna
their
hang out.
shapes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because I mean, he's got a very distinct shape from everybody else, so I think I'm pretty safe in that he's the purple shape, you know?
That's true.
And so okay, so I am going to change my throat so that I sound like what's her nuts? Oh, I guess I wouldn't have heard her voice though, because it was through Slurp.
The woman you heard at the front, yeah, don't know what she sounds like.
No, and the head lady.
You mean
But I do know what the
Vanifer?
angry guy talking in the rock sounds like. I don't remember his name though. But he's somebody. So I'm gonna change my throat to to use his voice. And I'm gonna tell this guy
Who are you talking about? What angry guy shouting in the rock?
I don't remember his name. But
Talking about Bastion, the guy we killed?
Is that his name?
Bastion Therminder?
Ah, the
Was
one
he
you
the
killed.
guy? Was he the guy?
Oh,
that
shouting
was,
into the
angry?
rock. Yes, the sending stone. Yes. I
That
was like
was
shouting
Bastion?
into the rock. Yeah.
He was shouting into a rock.
He did. That was one of the things he did. I wouldn't say that was the most notable thing about him, but yes.
That's what I remember.
Okay, 100% you know his voice, yeah.
Ooh, okay, but he's okay, that's Bastion though.
Yeah, but
okay.
you know he's dead.
Shit. Okay, I'll just change it into like some guard that I saw down there at some point.
Like one of the hobgoblins or something?
Yeah, I'll pick a hobgoblin.
Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. Great. I think you actually did take one of their sets of clothes when you left here.
Yeah, but it was all bloody, I think, was the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't looking good for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just change my voice to like sound like him. And then I want to send message to this guy. And say, oh man, I had like a really brilliant thing and now I can't remember what it is. That's all right. That's all right. I'll just make something up. I'll say like what's going on with the forge?
In Bastion's voice?
No, in some like hobgoblin's voice.
Oh, just some generic voice. Okay, got it. So, but
Yeah.
you're taking on the look of a hobgoblin. Are you going to stay
No, I'm
as-
just gonna change my voice. I'm just changing.
Just
my
changing
throat
your
to sound
voice.
like
Okay,
his.
great. I thought you were changing your whole thing physically, too. Okay, great.
Wasn't that a captain, a goblin captain?
I'll yeah, like somebody who was like looked high ranking or something like that I heard.
Sure. Give me a performance check.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, nat 20.
Nat 20.
I can't really move my thing. I'm very sorry. You'll have to believe me. I'm so sorry.
All right, I guess I will.
But it's a +3, so 23.
Nat 20. Incredible. All right, so yeah, you sound exactly like one of the hobgoblin captains.
Nice.
And you can't really see, but you see the figure kind of like lowers his blade for a second. He just maybe, and he just kind of like his shape looks like he's moving around.
Oh, but he doesn't whisper back, so he's probably never had a message spell on him. Great.
It seems, yeah, he's like, he doesn't know where. He's like, first thing he says is, "How are you doing this?"
It's a message spell. You've never heard of the message spell?
And you don't get a response that time.
Well, if the forge is messed up, then you need to go fix it.
How? Who are you?
Ooh.
Who speaks to me now?
Shit, did I hear their name? Did I hear any of their names?
I don't think so. I don't think you heard any of the hobgoblins' names.
What's the lady's name? What's the big lady that we're trying to kill from here?
Vanifer?
Okay, sick. I'm just gonna say, your insubordination has caused enough trouble. I'm telling Vanifer that you won't listen.
Reveal yourself to me.
I literally, if I could, I would, buddy. Ugh. If you're not gonna go to the front and take care of this, I'll just do it myself and take all the credit. and then I'm gonna hang up. I'll end the spell.
Okay. You can make some kind of check. What are you trying to get him to do? You want
I just
him to...
want him to get. I just want him to leave. I just want him to get distracted to have one less person that can perceive me.
Okay.
Because I don't think he'd be able to take anybody else out of here. But
okay, you can give me either deception or intimidation with disadvantage.
ooh, I will do deception. All right. Well, the first one's a 15, and the second one's a 14. So 14 plus 9.
All right, that's 20.
28. You don't know how to do math.
That's 23.
Sick.
So he looks. You can't tell what he does, but he just starts pacing.
Damn. Well, I will wait till he's the farthest away from me to boop in.
Okay, you want to just drop down to the ground, or what do you want to do?
No, I'm gonna hang out at the top and get like the kind of feel for everybody now that I can like see it and just hang out there
Again,
for a
in
second.
order to actually see what's going on, you have to do a stealth check.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, you can just kind of see where people are standing.
Yeah, because I think if I dropped right then, I think they'd all see me.
I mean, no,
So
you can do a
I
stealth,
would-
but it's you'd be able to
Oh.
see better if you can do a stealth.
Oh, I'm like far enough away that I could like just go down.
Yeah, because you're essentially right above. So the chute opens up into this big room, and the chute is like big enough for a person. So
Yeah,
you're
I'll
right
just
at this. You're like right above where the ceiling starts. So you're still up in the chute. If you drop down, you won't be in the exact point where all the smoke is, and you'll be able to see more. But you'll still be like 60
Okay.
feet in the air, so they won't necessarily
gotcha.
see you, which is why you can do a stealth check.
Okay, this makes more sense. All right, this is what I want to do. I do want to hang out at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna hang there, and I'll make my first stealth check there. If that's okay.
Sure, yeah. You could just
Okay,
drop down like 5 feet just so that you're in the
Yeah.
actual building, in the
Yeah,
actual
okay.
room.
15 plus 8.
That's very good. Yeah, no one notices you.
Okay.
And you are now directly above where the center of the room here, actually, like right about here, we'll say.
Oof.
And now give me a perception check.
Okay. Ooh, 18 plus 3.
Hell
21.
yeah. Wow, very good.
It's the Barbie dice. It's the Barbie dice.
The
I'm
Barbie
telling
dice
you.
are crushing it. Yeah. So you see this guy, this big, humongous red creature. This guy's like 8 feet tall, super muscly. He's wearing like this this beautiful, almost like sari type kilt thing with a beautiful green pattern on it, and he has a huge scimitar, as well as some other weapons on his back.
Awesome.
You see that he is like walking back and forth, and he's really occasionally he'll yell at these other creatures in a different language, and just like point at them and yell really loudly, and he's walking back and forth. But the bigger thing you notice is you hear the commotion that Gawain had referenced before. You hear it coming from the north.
I love commotion.
Mm-hmm. And you notice that I think we'll say that you can remember, based on what Gawain described to you, there are fewer people in here than there were when the last time you looked.
Oh, okay, sick.
Mm-hmm. And you see that the lava is filling up. This thing has fully lowered,
Yay.
and it is it's just filling over very slowly. And now that you can see it from a normal angle from this side, you can see that there are slots essentially in the top of the stone now that it's fully down, where if the lava fills up to a point, it'll overflow and just go over this thing.
What excellent engineering. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's essentially just like a bathtub. You know, a bathtub has a hole
Yeah.
at the top so that when it fills to a certain point, it's going to keep just emptying
makes
through that
sense.
hole. It's kind of like that.
Son of a bitch.
So it can get too high, but not so high that it will fill the room.
Yeah.
But you do see that all of these like channels are beginning to fill up to like foot level, which is bad. and eventually all of these pots will fill up too. And maybe they'll overflow a little, but they won't do the room. And that's what you get.
Pretty sick. Okay, so down at the bottom of the map, there's like some dude chilling.
Yeah, there's one guy here.
What's his deal? What's he?
He actually looks like
else?
he's standing at a this weird metal funnel that's like embedded in the wall, like right at face height, and he's like yelling into it.
What's he yelling?
You're not sure, you can't hear him that well over all the
Okay.
metal stuff. Yeah.
It's okay. Can everybody see him?
Everyone in this room?
Yeah.
Largely, yeah. It's a pretty open room.
Is there anybody around that like anybody can't really see very well?
Anybody that no one everyone can see very well.
Yeah, is there anybody like sequestered off or like
No,
is
it's kind of
taking a bathroom break?
It's kind of like a big open room. Yeah, no one that you can see. There's like this sequestered area over here. So if someone went over there, that would be probably the most out of the way area. But otherwise, there's not a lot of obstacles in this room. There's not a lot of things for people to like hide behind or corners. It's a big empty forge.
Okay. I'm gonna try one thing and then I'm gonna be done with this and then I'm
Okay.
just gonna drop it. This is what I wanna do. Sorry, 1 second. I'm checking something. Okay. I would like to wait for my big red buddy to be like passing through that like sequestered hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And when he does, I would like to shoot an arrow into that hallway to make a noise down there. I don't want him, I'm going to try and do it so that he doesn't see the arrow or feel it or anything like that.
Okay. So this is when he's like walking in front of it so that he hears it, right?
Yeah, I want to make some noise down there.
Okay, cool. Let me see something. Let's do... Yeah, I think you can make an attack roll.
Okay. Ooh, another 18 plus 5 to hit.
23. Yeah, that hits. You make a little noise down here of an arrow hitting the ground and like falling into this this chasm over here, this circular hole in the ground. And you see he stops and looks. Give me a deception check.
Okay. Deception. Ooh, I rolled a 2.
Disgrace.
Mm-hmm.
I got an 11.
He looks very concerned, but he's gonna keep just pacing.
Son of a bitch. All right, well, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop down as discreetly as I can and hide in the corner.
Okay.
Listen to me, Barbie dice.
You want to roll stealth again right now, or you want to wait until you hear back from Gawain and everybody else?
Or are they doing more things?
Well, you don't know. This is they just checked in with you, and you were doing your own thing for a couple minutes.
I see you. Okay, I'm gonna count to 100.
All right.
And if nothing happens in between then and now, or I guess wait, Slurp can hear me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, is it a good time for me to drop down or what? Remember, 2 kisses is yes.
2 kisses is yes.
Slurp just like fully like slinks up and just.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it was gonna be so gross.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
And also then Slurp backs up and goes, points at you, points at his wings, goes like this, and then holds up shrug.
I can't fly. I can't.
No. And then he goes, points at himself, points at you, and then you see a little sparkle of magic.
I've always been bad. You can magic me fly?
Thumbs up.
Wow. Ooh, okay.
And then there is a moment of like, then you see that kind of go.
It might. It might not work. It might not
hold
work.
up. No, they go.
Oh, it'll work. One time you can do this. I'm really bad at charades, Slurp. Um, okay, so you either mean you can do it once or you can do it as a first level slot.
He points in his head.
Okay.
And then goes boah.
He can think about it once. Okay, guys, I'm married
does a
to
G.
charades.
Does a G with his.
He turns his he contorts his little body into a G.
He contorts his body into a G and goes G, 1, fly.
I'm not following this either. I'm loving the show.
He's trying to. Okay, can he do a performance check to interpret?
Yeah.
To spell out. Gawain has 1 spell slot left, but can't cast fly on you.
Not gotten it.
Don't do it.
I think I'll be okay, little buddy. I think I'm pretty stealthy. I'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, I'm really fast. I'm very fast.
He shrugs and then drapes over your shoulders.
All right. Cutting back to you guys. As you are in this room, you see Mika, sorry. We'll say that you slither in real quick because you're nervous about someone running by and seeing you.
Yeah.
So you guys are all in here with Zaldrin, and it takes a couple moments at which time you're communicating with Boneless, but you eventually hear from a tiny little funnel in the wall that you didn't really notice before, just kind of poking out of the corner, like near the ceiling, like right above head height, and you hear someone shouting in common at you. What the hell are you doing? Raise the thing. Let the lava out. Raise barriers 1 through 4. What are you doing? Come in. Over.
Oh, this is a really bad idea, but I kind of want to do it. Gawain just looks at everybody and then mentally says to Glarnock, "Should I just scream?"
No. Confuse
No?
him. Confuse him.
But it would confuse them if I just started screaming, but also it might have people come. It might get people away from Boneless, but it also would put us in a bit of a pickle. Also the people outside. Okay, maybe I shouldn't scream. Okay,
If we don't respond, we can surprise.
Well, they're gonna come check it out if we don't respond. So
we'll already be there.
Okay. Cool. I sit there. I'm like, I don't like waiting.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Well, we need Boneless if we're gonna. Okay. All right.
Let's go find her. Then.
Well, I know where Boneless is at. Boneless has got to get to us. That's kind of the whole shtick. But we're by the big boss. Like, we can go in and raid the big boss room if we want to.
You gotta wait for me. You can go.
Do we want the Ifrit, or do we want Vanifer?
Vanifer. That's the point.
Okay.
That's why we're here. You know what? Screw it. You want to go? Let's go. What do you think, Mika? What do you think? You want to just get in there? Want to get in and get weird?
Kill them.
Okay. All right. Cool. Gawain is gonna go outside the door, and is going to sneak to look around the corner into the big room.
If we go into that other room, there's 4 or 2 adept. Are they more? You said they were more advanced than the other cultists, right? The below.
What? Well, I don't know.
Below the room below, where
this?
Or yeah, there's 4 or 2 or like.
Oh, I forgot there were that many.
Yeah,
and
I think those 2 guys are.
There are 2 that are clearly magic users and are more experienced than the rest.
That we
Only
have
2?
Yeah, the rest are kind of like, I think you did an insight check last time to know that most of these guys are kind of new, kind of, they're not, they can fight, but they're like chumps, but these 2 guys will be harder to fight, and there's 1 Eternal Flame Guardian who you've handled before.
So I feel like
I can get those guys off the table.
The Ifrit. It's either the Ifrit or we're gonna go for that door.
I think we should go for the door.
Okay, so then how can Boneless come back to us?
Boneless has Slurp to guide, and Slurp knows where we are.
Okay, so then let's actually go to the left then.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Okay,
Okay.
so we'll go to the left. I want to just like peek around into that massive room full of the people.
Okay.
And
First thing is, as you creak open the door, you hear footsteps running. Pop, 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 pop. And quickly you feel like just as you're opening the door, and I think you instinctively flinch. But in fact, give me a dexterity saving throw.
okay, that is a 13.
13. Okay, that's good enough. So that you open the door, you hear the things, and you just kind of shut it a little bit, so that you can kind of just keep one eye out, but you don't open it any further, as the steps kind of just rush past, and you see a woman rush by, a woman that I don't think you have seen. She's got beautiful curly red hair, and she's got like sort of a bronze skin. And she looks like she's like just come from a battle. But that's all. She runs past real quick and turns the corner into this room.
Can I really quickly,
we gotta follow
maintaining
her.
hiding, can I just yell Vanifer? Just like, I want to pretend to be someone down the hallway behind her calling for attention. Because I just want to see if this is Vanifer.
Oh, okay. You want to just shit yell?
I want to like throw my voice a little bit.
Oh,
like,
you want to throw your voice? Okay.
a little bit.
Okay, but if you fail, they're gonna know where you are.
That's, you know what? That's the game. It's the game. No risk, no reward. I want to do it.
Gonna die anyway. She's gonna die anyway.
All right, give me a performance check.
Okay, performance check +3. I would like to use my own. Okay. 19 +3, 22.
22, incredible.
22.
You successfully throw your voice to the so it sounds like it's coming from further down this hall. We'll say.
Behind her somewhere. I want to see if
But
I
you
can
don't
pull
want her to.
attention.
Yes, but you don't want it to come from where you are. So you want it to be presumably
Correct.
over here.
Yeah, I
because
want to
she's-
use it in a way that I just want to know if this is Vanifer and if she responds to the name.
Terrific. Give me an insight check as well.
Okay, that is a 14 +0.
14. Terrific. So you cast your voice. This person running by, she stops briefly. She's running up these stairs. She stops and looks around, but doesn't stop moving.
So,
And she
what
just
kind
looks
of read am I getting
confused.
off that?
And I think you can tell this is not Vanifer.
Okay, heard, love it. Perfect.
But yeah, and someone calling for her confused her, but it didn't look like someone's calling me, you know.
Oh, okay, got it.
Mm-hmm. It's like
Perfect.
why would be someone calling for them right now? You know, something like that.
Okay, then I'm going to wait until they are around the corner, and then I would like to peek around into the room where I know Vanifer is going to be, or was a couple minutes ago.
Terrific. You're gonna stealth along over here.
Yep, stealth along over there.
All right. What is everyone else doing? You guys just waiting for Gawain to come back?
I'll follow Gawain.
Okay. You gonna stealth as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, if Clarnock's going, then I'm gonna also follow.
Hell yeah. Terrific. Everybody's
We've
going.
been waiting so long for this interaction.
Indeed. Very good.
Months.
Hey.
Literal months.
And let's have
Stealth.
everyone in that case give me a perception check.
Do you want a stealth and perception or just perception?
Both. Yes. Give me
Both.
stealth first then.
Do you need me to?
Sorry?
One for my stealth.
Do you need me to?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Shit. That's an 8 for stealth, and son of a bitch, and 5 for perception. Yeah.
8
Sorry,
for stealth,
everybody.
5 for perception. Glarnock,
I'm so sorry.
what'd you get?
I got a 4 stealth and a 7 perception.
Ooh, just one down. How about Mika?
21 stealth, 18 perception.
Incredible.
The only one good at this.
I took all your luck, Glarnock.
God.
How does Zaldrin do?
Zaldrin is kind of staying in the back. He's not coming out there yet. It's like, I'm gonna heal you guys if you get into trouble, so I'm trying to stay out of the way for now.
I turn around, what? And then I go, oh shit.
Oh no. Yeah. And so you guys, what I think Mika here, so a couple things happened before. You guys are up against the wall. Luckily you are down the stairs from this hallway here. So there is a bit of cover, so someone has to kind of look to the right to see you at the bottom of the steps. And you're flush against the wall. Somehow Mika is like the most stealthy out of all of you, just fully contorts their snake-like body to be as narrow as possible, right up against the wall.
The one person that actually emits light.
Exactly. Exactly. Literally glowing, but still not as loud or visible as you two.
Glarnock and I have never claimed to be quiet people.
But what you do hear is someone shouting. You just hear the end of like some orders being given, saying, "The 3 of you here, the rest of you that way. Go!"
Shit.
And you suddenly hear a bunch of footsteps coming in your direction.
Is there any possibility of us hiding back in the room to let them pass?
Let's see here. You are hidden, so I don't think so.
Okay. I would like to prep. What do I want to prep? I'll prep Eldritch Blast, and I want to get behind Glarnock, just to be ready to just fire off.
Yeah,
the moment we are in trouble. Not the
rest.
people,
the thing is that the rest of you don't hear anything. There's shouting coming from multiple directions. You hear the sounds of the furnace echoing, the forge echoing around the corner. The sounds of lava hissing and burning. I think because Mika's used to it, Mika hears through it all and just hears that there are people coming. Gives you a quick warning until one of this Eternal Flame Guardian comes up the corner, looks down, and sees you and shouts, "Intruders!" And let's, before we get to that, Boneless. You're all the way in the other room here. You're 55 feet up in the air, so you're 5 feet from the ceiling now. Still pretty out of the basic line of sight. And what do you want to do? You haven't heard anything from Gawain for like a minute.
Yeah. Okay. So I haven't heard anything. So this is what I'm gonna do. When my buddy here, is the furthest away from the entrance that I need to go through, which I think is north here on the map, right? Is that entrance?
Where is it you're trying to go to?
I gotta catch up with the.
No, that would be to the south. So,
I want to go down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see, this is the area here. This is the overlap, the grayed out part.
Oh, okay. Well, that's.
Oh, we're right around the corner.
You are right around the corner. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
That's actually a lot easier then. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. When my big buddy friend is the most north, so as far north as he can be.
Yeah.
I am going to hit him with my short bow.
Oh, okay.
So I have a thing, and it's because since I'm assuming he'd be surprised since I passed my stealth check.
Indeed, yes.
My assassinate lets me make.
I think you auto crit.
Yeah, I auto crit if I hit him.
Mm-hmm.
And since he hasn't made a move yet in initiative, I can make advantage.
Indeed, that's right. And you also just get advantage because you're hidden. So yeah, let's have everyone. Did you guys roll initiative?
Oh, not yet. Not yet. All right, initiative +2. Ooh, 18 +2. That is 20 for Gawain.
4 for Mika.
Quiet and perceptive, not very fast.
11.
4 for Mika. All right. 11 for Glarnock.
18 for bonus.
18 for bonus. So it's about to pop off. Terrific. One way or another. It's about to, for sure. Terrific. That is going to start us off then. Boneless, make an attack with advantage.
Okay. First roll is a 3.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Oh no. It's not
Come on, Barbie dice. Just be dramatic. Oh, thank God. Holy shit. The second roll was a 10, so it's an 18.
18. Okay. Let me see here.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. It's a 15. I was thinking of a different character. It's a 15.
A 15 is not going to hit him, unfortunately. This guy has super tough, like, fire, like, literally born out of flames. You see the arrow bounce off of one of his huge muscles. He just flexes, goes, someone's in here. And just looks up at you, and we are about to commence fighting. I need to roll initiative for a bunch of different things, so please give me a minute here.
Yeah, had that hit. A dream. Barbie dice.
Question.
Yes.
Question. So normally Slurp can give the help action. Could we add a +2 to that because of double advantage?
No.
Oh.
What she?
Witty, please.
Let me think. You rolled with advantage. You did. Slurp.
Because Slurp is there to effectively help Boneless in any way.
I'll let you roll one more time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Barbie dice.
Because yeah, I think it does make sense. Slurp is always helping whoever he's with. I think it makes sense that Slurp would have helped. Yep.
Come on, Barbie dice.
Come on.
Throw me the money. It's okay. It's an 11, so it's a 16.
Still not gonna do it.
Damn it!
Yeah. He's like, oh, someone's in here. I hate it. Ugh. Time to whoop some ass.
Someone's in here, but they're only a slightly bit stronger than I thought they were.
Exactly. All right, now let me finish rolling initiatives.
Way stronger than I thought.
What creature's that?
Which one?
That one.
Oh, that's the one you haven't met yet.
Okay, cool.
So this is 13. So we've got more of these friends. They got...
Also, fucking Boneless is gonna fight an entire room by themselves.
Yep.
It's fine. It's fine.
The four of us are fighting the big bad alone.
We knew this could be a possibility, and we did it anyway.
And we don't know where Shadow Goofy is. We have no idea where he is.
Could be anywhere.
I'm assuming he's the distraction, but we could be very wrong.
Have him.
Oh,
We have more of these.
Mary, I'm gonna put something in the chat, okay?
Okay.
What was that
Don't
thing
tease me.
What was that thing we fought in the cave that we got its eyes or whatever?
In the cave?
Remember we couldn't get through the door?
Oh, the big snake thing?
Yeah, what was that?
The
The
basilisk?
basilisk?
Basilisk.
Yeah, it had
that was
it had
forever ago.
This is quite possibly the
yeah.
worst place for the fighting to break out because it's right on the border of my two maps here.
Secret tunnel.
Secret.
Good lord. This is room.
Hey, we're all about a funnel situation, okay?
Supplicants. We have these just little cultists, culty boys. That is going to be Glarnock. What's your dex mod? You're muted.
+2?
Okay.
It's the big +2 on dexterity, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we've got these guys as well. There's a lot of things happening in multiple different places, so I have to roll for everyone. It's going to be ooh. She is. Terrific. I think I've got everybody. Oh, one more. Sorry for the delay, gang. This takes time.
So many people.
Yeah. Terrific. All right, I think that's everyone I need for now. Amazing. Okay, you pop things off in the other room, Boneless. We'll say this all happens at about the same time, just for the purpose of convenience. You shoot this thing. This thing knows you're there. Everybody in this room gets alerted to your presence. The first to act is someone else that you guys cannot see. Boopity boop. And now it is going to be Gawain's turn. Gawain, you see this guy at the top of the stairs here. He sees you and he's like, "What?" And just goes to draw his sword right away. And you. Okay. You don't necessarily. I think we'll say you can tell there are other people coming. Okay. You cannot see them. You don't know exactly where they are. But there are other people.
Also positioning.
Yes.
Positioning wise, can you flip me and Glarnock?
No, you were. I think you were in the front. You were leading the charge. Mm-hmm.
Oh, but I wanted to flip when we did the perception.
You failed your perception. Remember?
I thought
You got a 4 and you got a 4 and if you had, you would be able to prep. Micah is the only one that heard this and was able to like prepare.
Got it. Okay. What I'm gonna do then, is I'm gonna. God, this is so dumb. Okay. Gawain is like. He's like, okay, it's go time. It's go time. And I'm going to sprint up the stairs, turn left to clock what is going on, see all the people. and then I'm going to... You know what? I am going to turn the corner, get right up on the white, whoever the hell that is.
Yeah.
And I'm going to Thunder Wave.
Whoo! Thunder Wave. That's a 15-foot cube, right?
15-foot cube, yes. So I will hit 6 of them.
Woo! Oh, hell yeah. So the thing is, unfortunately, because of how narrow this area is, you will get an attack of opportunity if you move to here.
Yes, I would.
Or you
I
can
would
stay
like
here
to,
and only get 4 of them.
When I turn the corner, I would like to Form of Dread first.
Okay, hell
yeah. And I'm going to use that. I get 1d10 plus 8. Let me roll my d10 real quick. Oh, perfect. Okay, I get 17 temp HP.
You're spooky Gawain now.
Spooky Gawain. So Mika, you see as I start climbing the stairs, my appendages start lengthening. Like, now that I'm 19, I am 6 feet tall, but I, like, get taller and lankier and, like, skinnier. Like, my edges become sharper. Almost like a... honestly, the closest I can think is very, like, Tim Burton-esque. Like, very...
Like a Slender Man, right?
Slender, no, yeah, Slender Man.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say that.
Slender Man-esque, but my hair is like long and flowy, and I have sharp fangs. And I turn around the corner, run over, and just boom. Would you like to do the saves first or the opportunity attack?
I'm gonna do the opportunity attack first to see if that affects anything. Armor class, what is it?
13.
13. I'm just saying you could have gone to the back on your turn. It was you could have just popped back there if you wanted.
I'm committed now. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. We're fighting. Let's go.
Hell yeah. This is a Eternal Flame Guardian, 13, and he is going to hit you. Okay. Unless someone wants to do anything about that. No? Everyone good? Okay. In that case, he is going to deal... Oh, wait a minute. Didn't have him open. 2, 3. There are literally like 9 different types of enemies that I have to have things open for. So he lights up his fire blade. It becomes engulfed in flame and takes a longsword attack against you. You take 6 slashing damage and 3 fire damage.
Okay, so 9 total.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
And now roll that damage so I can assign their damage.
I am also going to use one of my abilities to switch it from force damage to necrotic damage, and I get to roll an extra d8 with the spell. So it's going to be... Wait, let me make sure I'm looking right. So it's going to be 3d8 instead of 2d8.
Hell yeah.
Okay, that is 15 necrotic damage. And they have to make a DC 13 Constitution save, all 6 of them. If they fail, they are pushed back 10 feet and take the full damage. If they succeed, then they take 7 damage and they don't move.
Okay, and she said DC 13 con save? What was it?
DC 13 con, yep.
Terrific. These are just lowly little cultists.
And I want to kill all 6 of them.
13 on a fail, right? 13. How much damage on a fail?
15 on a fail.
15 fail. Okay, thank you. Con save. Let's see. All right, starting at the top. Number 1, the yellow. That is, he fails. He drops to 0. Boom. Done. This guy, Mr. White. He gets an 8. He fails. He drops to 0. Boom. Done. Mr. Pink. Or Mr. Red, let's say. He fails. He drops to 0. Boom.
Why is it gotta be Mr. Pink?
He's Mr. Red. Mr. Pink is down here. Mr. Green. This die is rolling shit. He also fails. He drops to 0. I'm rolling once more with this die.
Do they all get pushed back as well?
They do, yeah.
So the bodies just fly backwards into...
Exactly. This die is going in the dunce chair because the 5th one also just failed.
Yes!
Mr. Orange here.
Just full GTA ragdoll.
Yeah, for
into
real.
the other two guys.
I'm rolling in
Can
my
I
regular
please
die.
do damage to the people behind them by throwing 6 bodies into them?
All right, this one succeeds. Yes, certainly. And then this do Mr. Pink finally. Mr. Pink also fails, gets zapped with all the necrotic. And then Mr. Turquoise. That is... Nope, only an 11. Also fails, takes 15, and is down. Oh, wait, no. These guys in the back don't make it. I'm an idiot. What am I doing?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's 15 feet.
Right,
They just get hit by bodies.
Exactly. So, boom! This huge sound goes off. And this guy over here goes, no! Oh, God! As all bodies just bounce off all of these stone walls and drop to the ground with just black energy seeps into their skin. And all these guys are going to make strength saving throws to not get literally bodied by all of these things.
Hell yeah.
All right, first one fails.
God.
Second one succeeds. Third one fails. So these two guys are knocked prone for sure, and pushed back. So everybody is. Okay.
Just one big ass corpse pile.
Exactly. This guy is knocked prone as two bodies slam into him. This guy gets tripped up as the living guy's body gets knocked into him. They are all knocked prone. This is the one guy who manages to stay on his feet because he's in the very back, so he has room to back up. And they do not take any damage though.
Okay. I would like to add one more thing.
Yes.
Since I'm in my form of dread and I did damage to the purple guy, I would like him to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
Hell yeah.
If he fails, he is frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Very good. Is this you want on the standing guy, the one in the back?
Technically I did damage to him, so yeah, let's do it to the standing
Well, actually,
guy.
no, he did not take damage from you.
Okay, so I think the purple one is the only one that got from me.
Okay, terrific, yes. He's going to make a wisdom save, you said?
Wisdom save DC 14.
Okay, he actually has advantage on this. And he still fucks it up. So he is afraid of you now.
He's afraid of me till the end of my next turn.
Exactly. I'm going to put a little yellow dot on him because he's scared.
And I would like to... So I've used 15 feet of movement.
That's right.
I would like to... Let me see. 5, 10, 15... okay. I'd like to just keep running in the room and be standing on the body of the yellow dead guy.
Hell yeah.
Use my last 15 feet of movement and just dive in the room as far as I can.
You want to just, stand on this guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just want to keep running.
Terrific.
Before I do move, though, I want to just, slowly turn with this massive, toothy, disfigured grin at the guy that just hit me. And just turn it and then run in the room.
Yikers. Oh, boy. Gee.
Jeepers.
Oh, boy. Here we go. And so, just so you know, there's so many bodies. These are going to be difficult terrain going forward. I'm not going to cost you any to move into him, but if you're going to keep stepping over them, it is going to cost you extra movement. So that is Gawain's turn.
Actually, wait, Asa.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I... What if I, kind of hid behind the bodies? Not, hiding, because I mechanically can't. But, can I get partial cover from the bodies? From anyone inside the room?
Partial cover from these guys?
Yeah,
so
from the corpses I just created. Since they are difficult terrain, could I, kind of
No,
crouch?
because they're only, a couple inches high. They're difficult to walk over, but they're not an obstacle.
Okay.
You would have to, lay on the ground and put one on top of you for it to, give you cover.
Okay. Then I'll keep moving.
Okay.
Cool. I'll stay right there.
Stay there.
Perfect.
Terrific.
And then Slurp is just going to keep giving the help action to Boneless.
Terrific. That works. All right. Unfortunately, that would have been so sick, Boneless. I really wanted that. That would have been such a great way to start this fight if you had fucking critted on this big genie. But unfortunately, yes, you can still go. He's not surprised anymore, so it's not an auto crit if you hit, but you still get advantage because he has not gone yet in combat.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna hit him again.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. You're still on this rope.
Yeah.
Do you want to drop down? Do you want to move at all?
No, I'm gonna stay up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Barbie Dice gets one more chance.
And you get advantage.
Oh, I get advantage. That's right. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because the first one was an 8. I was about to banish her. Okay. Sorry, I did the math wrong. So this one's a 17.
17 just barely hits him.
Fucking finals.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh man. Woo! Thank God. Okay, sick.
So you get sneak attack and your short bow damage.
Yes.
Keep in mind, you are just barely in range with your short bow. But just because you're so high in the air right now. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
6, 7 for my short bow damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Oh, I'm at 46. Holy shit.
This is why I have the Pythagorean theorem in my game utilities tab.
I need to add it to mine. I really do.
8, 9, 10, 11. 11 sneak attack. So 7...
18?
18.
18 total? Let me
Yes.
see what this guy, if he has any...
17 total, because I got 6.
I thought you got 7 and 11.
No, I got 6 and 11.
6 and 11, okay. 17.
I mean, I'll take the extra point.
Why are you arguing, Blake?
I know, honestly. What the fuck?
All right, he has no...
Didn't we have homework yesterday?
Didn't we, teacher?
He takes 17. And it's just whoosh, you finally get aim for the same spot. An arrow digs into the flesh of his bicep, and he just flexes and it pops out.
Cool.
Yeah. It's game time.
It's game time. I would like to bonus action hide by pulling myself back up the rope a little bit.
Terrific. You can, the rope is climbing, which means it's half your movement, so you can move 15 feet on the rope. Do you want to go 10 feet up into the, back into the vent? All right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Terrific. You'll be at 65 feet, and you can give me a stealth check.
Okay. Ooh, 17 plus 8.
25. Okay, you seem very well hidden. He knew where that arrow came from, but it doesn't seem like he can get eyes on you right now.
That's okay.
All right, next up, that is your action. You just bonus action hide, and you used your movement to get up there. Terrific. Next up, it is the Fanatics. We gotta switch back. Boom, other map. This guy is going to stand up, and he's very afraid.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say, this was personally satisfying for me, and I'm feeling great about it.
Good.
I'm feeling great about it.
Yeah, good to fuck some people up right away. And that is he is going to he can't move closer to you, I believe, because he's frightened.
And he also actively has, disadvantage on attacks while in my eye line?
Exactly. So he's going to, with disadvantage, throw a dagger at you. Ooh, with disadvantage, that's still going to hit you. And unless anyone wants to do something, I'm going to keep offering.
I don't have reactionary stuff, unfortunately.
He says, he looks away as he throws the dagger, and it just right into your chest a little bit. It doesn't go too deep. That's only 4 damage, piercing.
Okay. I don't move at all. In fact, I'm still, slowly moving towards him.
Mm-hmm. Terrific. That is the first one. He uses half his movement to stand up, and he's going to go 10... feet here, and 5 more to get just over here. Or I guess he can go on an angle. This guy's going to stand up. Uses 15 feet. 20 feet to get here. 30 feet to get there. This guy's already standing, so he's going to 20 or 10, 20 to get up to you. They're standing over the corpses of their fallen allies, but they're still swinging. These guys are, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. All right, first one's gonna hit.
Eat your balls.
Not my balls. No, you're not.
Staring him in
You're not
the
gonna eat
eye.
my balls, you silly,
Yeah, I'm gonna chomp
silly,
him.
scary man. You don't scare me, Mr. Scary Man.
Not yet, I
You're not gonna
don't.
eat my balls. You won't. And that is going to be, one of them's going to hit, and the other one with a scimitar slashes through the air, misses you. That's another 4 slashing damage.
4, and my temp HP is gone.
Terrific. Alrighty, that is, oh shit, I missed, that's fine. That's going to be, and now it is the Salamander's turn.
Salamander.
Not Mika, unfortunately. It is the other salamander, who is in this room over here, who sees, who vaguely sees Boneless descending from the ceiling, and they're just going to put their. I mean, you can't see much from back. Again, you're back up in the vents. So you can't see what's going on down here, Boneless. But they do something for sure. Next up is Glarnock. After Salamander? Right, yep. Glarnock, you're over here. You just saw Gawain turn the corner, blast off a spell. You heard bodies hitting the floor. This guy went, oh, yikers. What do you want to do, Glarnock?
Can I look to the right?
You mean this direction?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's another T at the end of this hallway, but that's it. And there's some doors. You see these gray things? Those are doors into these other rooms here. And then to the left is up into the forge, or sorry, to the top, I should say.
Okay, so if I dash, it'd be 60 feet, right?
That's correct.
I want to turn to Mika, and I want to say, will you protect my friend?
Oh.
What friend? It's like I'm like looking around, like, who are you talking about?
The boy. The person.
The star guy?
The pirate.
But the star guy. Yeah.
A good question. Does seem like he needs protecting.
Excellent question.
More than Gawain needs protecting.
Yeah.
I just killed 6 people. You wouldn't know that, but I did just kill 6 people. So like,
I mean, I'm sure
Or
I
5.
heard the screams. Also, I just saw you turn into a fucking Slender Man.
Yeah, that's true.
You're good.
I'm trusting you.
I, in the haste of battle, I go, yeah, I protect everyone.
Okay, so I want to move to my right, and I want to use my action to dash and
Okay.
get closer.
You want to go over to where Boneless is?
Yeah.
All right. I'll say you can, because of you got such a good stealth check, Mika, you can just slither out of the way to not restrict Glarnock's movement. 5, 10,
Kind of like,
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 gets you here. So you're still right around the corner from these stairs.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I can do.
You can, that was your action bonus. Do you have a bonus action, or you can action surge if you want?
I'm gonna action surge.
Okay. Do you want to dash again?
I want to dash. I want to. Well, do I get movement or I just get another action, right?
You just get another action. You can spend that action to dash a third time.
Yeah.
Or essentially to move a third time.
I'll dash again.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. You are up and into the other map. I will.
Is that dude diagonal from me now?
Yes, he is.
Can I attack him?
No, you just used your action to move.
Oh, fuck.
Mhm.
Don't you have a bonus action charge thing?
I do have a bonus action because I
yes.
dashed.
Yeah, because you dashed. You can do your special horns thing.
Oh my god! Can I push him into the lava?
You can try.
Okay. So, this is how we always do it, right? I can either do damage or I can push, right?
So let's see. After you use the dash into 20 feet, you can make one melee attack with your horns as a bonus action. Yes.
So I'm gonna try to push him into the flame, into the lava.
Okay, terrific. That means it's going to be contested athletics check with this creature. These are the same creatures you fought by those fire pillars out in the lobby. They've got that huge cast iron armor that is just like fire is just exploding from the joints as if their full torso is made of fire, but it's just contained by their cast iron armor.
So these are the badass guys.
These are the splodies.
Shit.
Indeed.
Okay.
I would love to tell you what they're called, but I don't think I can.
It's a strength save of 15.
Strength. So did you do an athletics check?
Oh, athletics. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is just an athletic. This is a shove, so it's an athletics to. Tell me what you get.
It's a 9. I'll use a luck point though. And what? I just get another roll at it, right?
Yeah, just try again. Sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you son of a bitch. 12?
12 is just shy, unfortunately. He got a 14. Not terribly high, but beats your 12. As you try to knock him, he's like, "What? What the fuck?"
Welcome to the slaughter.
I don't think so.
These fire cultists are all just uppity British fucks.
I don't think so. A lot of them are, because that's more fun for me. That is terrific. That is your whole turn, Glarnock. Good, not bad. Boneless could use some support for sure. Unfortunately, makes you the easiest target when it becomes their turn. Some other creatures move. Doopity boopity. Yeah, you see Gawain in this room.
Yes.
These other creatures with the red robes and they have like a full cowl essentially that largely shrouds their face. These are the more senior cult members. They are going to... These both can get over here. They can... can't make it to you. Okay. So they are going to... two things. All right. I need you to make a two wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
Or sorry, just one at first. Let's do one.
Okay. I have advantage on the wisdom saves.
Yeah.
So. Thank gods, because that was a 1 and a 13, so 16 on wisdom save.
You feel like this one of these hooded figures draws this jagged knife and just starts walking toward you, extends a hand, and you feel almost like a grip, like a grip of like a hot hand around your whole body. But then you flex and you shake your head and you realize, hey, this isn't real. I'm stronger than this, and you break out of it. You are almost held. And then this other one, seeing that didn't work, is going to put his hands together and pray, and open his hands towards you, and suddenly, what appears is a little torch. A little torch made of fire, which I'm going to draw. Boop. 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 Boopity boopity boop. Which appears, I believe it can appear there. It's the range. Yep. It appears right behind you. And he is going to make a spell attack against you. That is going to miss. Boom! This thing emits this hot, fiery energy, but it does not break through your armor. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw now.
Okay. That is a 16 plus 2, 18.
18, you succeed. So this guy, boom, he summons this thing behind you, and then seeing it doesn't hit you, he goes, shit. And then just arcs his arm, and you see this beautiful ray of light surrounds his hand, and suddenly a ray of light surrounds you, and you dodge out of the way as it tries to engulf you, and you take no damage from either of those two spells that he cast. That is awesome. That is them. Well, these are the fanatics, for future reference. These ones are the cultists. These other ones are fanatics. Just so I can say it. Now going back to the other map again. Unfortunately, it is this creature's turn. They are called. I just want to tell you, they're called Razor Blasts.
Oh.
Razor Blasts, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So Glarnock versus this Razor Blast over here. And you just made it into his melee range, Glarnock, just in time for his turn. So he's gonna really come for you. What is your armor class?
18.
Okay, terrific. He does not have a shield, so he's going to come at you two-handed with his spear. First one misses. Second one misses. Third one also misses, for fuck's sake. He's just like, oh, I don't think so, and just tries to stab at you with his really long spear that's like emitting heat, and you're just like on the steps just trying not to get knocked back down, but evading this hot poker with every
You're lucky you didn't go into the flame.
With every jab. It's like, I think I'd be all right. I am the flame. The flame is me.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Oh, I've met him. It's real hot. That is the Razor Blast's turn, at least the ones that are here. After them, it is these guys, these Azers, which I believe you know about from prior checks. Azers are these metal flame men made mostly out of like crafted bronze, with heads and made out of fire. They are all going to lay down their arms, or what they're working on, and see what happens. Glarnock, you're able to see this because you're practically up in the room now. All of these creatures have put down what they're working on, and are just kind of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going on. Like, the fighting's clearly happening here, but they don't know what to do. And they're like, we just work here. That is them, and now it is time for the Afriti to go. Mm-hmm. Let's see. What is he gonna do? He can't see you, Boneless. He can see Glarnock. So, but you are the one that just hit him. He doesn't know where you are. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. This is a complicated spell that he's going to cast.
Can he see me through the braziers?
Yes, because he's very tall. He can kind of he can kind of see over them.
Okay.
Which is bonfire. Okay. This is going to be... Hang on a second. Why is it... Oh boy. He extends a hand to one of these cauldrons of lava. And he enchants something. You see fire emerge from his fingertips. As suddenly from the lava, a fire creature emerges.
No! That's the fucking thing that was outside like 4 months ago.
Ace, can you start seeing them off screen? That almost gave me a heart attack.
Oh, with how big it was, you mean? I wish I could. I don't think it works.
Yes, a gargantuan fire element.
No, it's not that big.
I'm good.
I'll tell you, it's this size. It's not that size.
Okay.
Terrific. And so he...
I'm made of fire, and that scared me.
It's scary, yeah. All right. He is in the initiative now as well. Terrific. It's there, and he has a lot of hit points. And that is the Freety is then going to run towards Glarnock. And he is actually going to start flying. He leaps through the air with his powerful muscular legs that you see the strongest calves you've ever seen. 30. He makes it to here. He goes 30 feet forward, and then he flies 30 feet up into the air. Terrific. There's that, and boom. That is his turn. Now, finally, it is Mika.
So I'm gonna slither up to the guy with the shield there. Now I've got a mechanic question.
Yeah.
That might be special.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm hit, the person that hits me takes 2d6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
By that logic, if I were to grapple somebody, are they going to take 2d6 damage at the start of their turn?
They will take damage. They will take heat damage. It doesn't. That's not an ability on your stat block.
Nope.
Interesting.
There's nothing about grappling. So like heated body just says a creature that touches the salamander or hits. Well, okay, I guess it touches. It does say it with touches. Yeah.
Okay, so it also says 2d6 for that. Then yeah, I think that's legit. If you grapple him, he's going to take that at the start of each of his turns, I think.
Yeah. Like this is not optimal for damage, but I really like the idea that I'm just gonna enter every fight, every melee with, I'm just gonna wrap myself around you and then hit you.
I love that. Sure. You grapple him first?
A grapple.
Okay.
It's been forever since I've done grapple. Is it just contested strength?
Yeah, it's athletics.
Athletics,
You're attempting the grapple, so you have to do athletics. He can choose acrobatics or athletics. to resist. And he's going to do athletics. So you roll what you can. Ooh, is that oh no!
On the die.
1 on the die for a total of 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, he definitely beats you. So you just try to like wrap around him, but like you haven't fought in a long time. You've been working with metal for like weeks now.
I'm probably malnourished.
Exactly. You're just like not as big as you thought you were. Like your bones are a little, your skin is looser, and you just wrap around him, and he just pops right out, just slides right out from being on top of you, from you being wrapped around him. It's like, ew, gross, you big fire lizard, gross. I don't like it. And he levels his flaming sword at you. That was your. Do you have another attack?
Well, I get 2 attacks per action, but is grapple considered a full action, or is it just an attack?
I believe grapple is like a is an attack. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then I will whack him with my tail.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah! Give me that tail attack.
Okay, 20.
20 is gonna hit him. Roll your damage. Yeah.
So that is 8 for just the straight damage, and then 2d6 fire. Eight plus 4, 12 damage.
12 damage.
4 of that is fire damage.
4 of it is fire. Okay. I think you would know a lot of these guys are either immune or resistant to fire. This guy happens to be resistant, so he takes what is it, 13 then? 11 and 2?
No, it was 12 total.
Oh, 12
No,
total.
8
So
and 4.
8 and 2 is 10. So he takes 10 damage from your. You find a little gap in his armor right under his shield, and up into his guts. Stab your hot tail. It goes, ow! Ouchie! Bad fire lizard! Bad!
Stop being so squirmy.
Oh shit, he talks! He's like scared. Really shitless all of a sudden. And it's finally his turn. Terrific. That he is going to take 2 swings at you with his now flaming weapon. Are you immune to fire?
I believe it is immune. Let me double check. Yes, immune to fire, resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Terrific. So he is going to try and swing this longsword at you. What's your armor class?
15.
15. First attack is going to hit. Second attack is going to miss. So as your tail just retracts from him, he takes the opportunity to lunge toward you, just doing a huge slice across your upper torso. You're going to take, let's see, is this I think this is magic, because his weapon is flame.
So it says non-magical attacks.
Mm-hmm. From
I read that as the regular weapon damage. I'm resistant
from non-magical attacks.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
But the
I think you're resistant to this then. So I think you're only going to take 3 then.
Okay.
Instead of the 6, and you're immune to fire, so you don't take 3 as well. That could have been 9 damage, but you only take 3. That's rad. That is his turn. There's other of these guys going elsewhere, but that's all he's doing. Next up, we are back. That is, did I miss anyone? No? Okay, good. Because that is the end of round 1. Oh, Zaldrin! Can't forget Zaldrin. Didn't even roll. I did. I forgot about Zaldrin.
See, we're not the only ones forgetting about Zaldrin.
And of course, you're right. I got me there too. And in typical Zaldrin fashion, he rolls a nat 1 for initiative. So he's he wouldn't have gone quite last, but
is Zaldrin Argalier?
He's not.
Not quite, but like he's
decide
close. He's close.
He's a bit of a fuck up, but he's not as like depressed as
He's not
Clear.
as depressed yet. We haven't gotten him there yet.
Exactly. And he just pokes a head out. It's like, oh hey, I'm gonna. Should I do? You're not that hurt yet, right? He's talking to you, Mika.
No.
No.
Come help us.
Yeah. Here we go. And he's gonna take a shot with his little short bow. And of course he misses. It just bounces off the wall in the direction of the Flame Guardian over here. You're engaged of 5, 10, 15. He feels comfortable standing behind you at a safe distance, Mika. And we are back to the top of the order. All right, so if we go through this one more time, we might go... we're already at 9:30, so is everyone good to wrap here?
I'm good to wrap, but I'm good to keep going.
We could do another, like, 20, 30 minutes to get another round of combat in, if you want to.
Yeah.
But that is our 3 hours, if anyone is tired, wants to stop here. How are we feeling?
I'm good.
You want to keep going? All right, we'll do one more round then. Hell yeah. It's getting very exciting with all these multiple places of combat happening. We are back to the top with someone who you can't see. Then we are going to Gawain. Back to you. You have this strange weapon behind you, and yeah, what's up?
So if I wanted to drink a potion right now, could I do that as a free action, bonus action? What are we looking at?
To drink a potion, you can do that as a bonus action.
Bonus action. Cool. I am going to drink my potion of heroism.
Hell yeah.
So for the next hour, I gain 10 temporary HP. And for the duration, I have the effects of Bless.
That's right. You get a D4 on attacks and saving throws.
Yes.
That's sick as hell.
So I'm going to use that. Chug that really quick. And then I am going to go ahead and... Let me see. You know what? I am just gonna fully... Could I fire off Eldritch Blast at the Adepts that are behind?
The Fanatics? You would shoot with disadvantage because you have 2 people in melee range, but you can.
I'd have disadvantage even though I'm shooting outside of... Oh, no, it's because they... Okay.
Because they are in melee range, yeah.
I am caught up.
But you have a clean enough line of sight to them so they wouldn't get cover, but you would have disadvantage.
I have 2 blasts. God, I hate having so few spells. Okay. Then I am, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna fire off. I'm gonna do one at a time. I will use my dice because they have been nice to me. Okay, so I'm gonna fire 1 Eldritch Blast at the one on the left. No, the one on the right. The one on the right. Because it looks like I got a better line of sight.
This one?
Yeah, that
All right, you're firing with disadvantage? Right. Okay, go for it.
Disadvantage, and I have a D4 I can put on top of that as well. Come to me, my children. It's time to come out and play.
Send your kids to camp.
Okay, so that is a 12 plus 6, 18 plus 2, dirty 20.
That's with disadvantage.
That is with disadvantage, yes. Because it was a 12 and a 16.
Okay, 12. Hell yeah. That is still going to hit him.
Okay, then I am going to switch this one to necrotic.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to do 2d10.
Does it not already do 2d10?
So it's 2 blasts. I'm rolling the attack on each of them independently.
Okay.
I can read it if we wanted. So, a beam of crackling energy streaks toward the creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target on a hit. The target takes 1d10 force damage. The spell creates more than one beam when you reach higher levels.
Well, I just thought because other cantrips they become double die when they level up. But
yeah,
I guess this one
Eldritch scales by amount of beams.
I see. So it still does it, but it's beams instead. Got it.
Oop, 10 and 10. Fuck yes,
Woo!
that is
that's a lot of damage.
20 necrotic damage on the first beam against this fanatic.
20 necrotic. Let's see. If he has anything he can do about that. Nope. You just boom blast him. He gets hit square in the chest. After trying to cast a spell on you. Yeah, this is the one that tried to use hold person on you. He's still reaching, just why isn't it working? Oh shit! And then boom, just gets hit. His thing erupts in force damage as it tears to pieces, exposing his chest, and he is bloody.
He's bloody. Then the second blast is coming for him.
Hell yeah!
All right. Okay. Oh, that's a nat 20. And a nat fucking 20. You're joking.
You can't be serious.
You're fucking joking. No. Hold on.
You rolled 2 in a row?
2 in a row.
Good lord. I mean, you wouldn't lie about the first one, but Jesus Christ.
No.
What a waste, but fuck me, you're going to kill this man.
Can I switch to the other guy? Switch to the other guy?
I don't think so. You already rolled the hit at this guy.
Okay, all right. So it's still going to be 2d10.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I mean, if you crit on the other one, it would have been 4d, but yeah.
Yeah, but still. All right. 10, 2, so 12 force damage.
12 force damage this time. Ooh, so close. He gets like fully bodied by that first one, and then the second one, he's still fucking reeling and takes it to the legs. He gets the wind knocked out of him. He's like hunched over and like really badly bruised. He looks like he's fuck shit.
All right, give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
All right, against this guy to see if he gets afraid, right?
Yep.
And does he have? Yes, he has advantage on this. What's the DC? 13?
14.
14. Wisdom. And he fails. No, he says, Imix will defend. And then he looks up at your scary faces. Imix. Fuck.
What's he gonna do? What's Imix gonna do?
He's gonna protect me, okay? He's gonna, I know it. And that is
cool. So that is my bonus action, my attack.
And cool.
Yeah. Do I want to move? I'm not overly afraid of these little guys. It's the big guy I'm worried about. Is that torch still behind me?
Yes. Because this is the one that did the hold person on you. This is the one that did this torch. It's a spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I don't like being surrounded. No, I'll stay.
Stay there? All right, cool.
I'll stay. Why not?
Right
I'm
after
optimistic.
Gawain, it is back to Boneless.
And Slurp is helping you, my love.
Indeed.
As an object interaction, can I kick off one of my shoes?
Yes.
Cool. Kick off shoe and let it fall through the hole.
Oh, you let it fall through the hole? Yeah, so your shoe
I
just
just let it
goes
fall.
plop, plop, and this guy instinctively swings his huge scimitar at it, and let's see. And he misses your shoe. But he just like, he knows you're up there somewhere, but all of the smoke and shit, he still can't see you, so he thought that was you coming down.
Okay, cool. Anything else happen?
No.
Like anything else might have been ready for me? Okay, sick.
Didn't seem that way.
I'm gonna drop back down.
How far are you coming down?
To where I was. I think you said like I was like
You gonna
5
drop down 10
feet
feet? Sure.
underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick, and we're gonna hit him again. Because I'm really hoping that if like the master of this thing dies, that it also goes away. But I don't know for sure. Okay, woohoo! The first one was a nat 1. That was scary.
And do you want to use? Do you want to?
okay.
I have to ask. Do you want to use Slurp on this one, or do you want to use Slurp for something else?
I'm gonna use Slurp on this one.
Okay, so you're gonna get a +2 then. So what's you rolled with
Why
advantage?
did I have advantage?
You have advantage because you were hidden.
Oh, because I was hidden.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I had advantage because of slurp. Okay, sick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 12, 5, 6, 7, 17, 18, 19 to hit.
19 is gonna hit him. Roll that damage
Okay,
with
sick.
your sneak attack.
6, 7, 8. Ooh, okay. 10, 16, 17, 18. 8 plus 18.
8
26.
plus 8, 26. That's 26 total damage.
Thank you.
This guy's a lot closer to you now. You pop down. He's only like 25 feet from you, and he is flying. This huge 8-foot tall, red, super hunky man with horns and a giant scimitar. You just pop down. You see him right through his right bicep. You just pierce him. He goes, "Argh!" And again, he is. It's 20.
So he's like kind of hot.
He's pretty hot. He again flexes, and he just flexes so hard that the arrow that had pierced him just like pushes itself out just from his muscle mass, ejecting it. He's like, "Yeah, I'm too strong for this. You picked the wrong day, buddy."
Too strong for this.
Yeah, look at how muscly I am.
Does he see where that's coming from?
Yeah. He sees you up there now that you drop down.
Hey.
Okay, so he can now see boneless.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
So that was your action to attack. You use 10 feet of your movement to drop down. You have, so that would be technically 10 feet because you're climbing. That would be 20 feet of your movement, right? Yeah.
If I'm scooting down the rope, does that count? If I just like scoot down?
Yes.
Like instead of like climbing down, if I'm just sliding.
Yes, because you still have to control.
Okay.
You're not just falling. You know, you have to control how fast you're going. So
how
you
much
have
movement do I have left?
you have 5 feet up or down, essentially.
Okay, I'll go 5 feet up and hide.
Okay, terrific. Back up into the vent.
Yeah.
Into the vent.
Into the vent.
Terrific. Give me that stealth check. And, okay, I'm going to tell you that when you're hiding in the same place, the stealth check is going to get harder.
Yeah, that's okay. At the very least, like, in the vent, I have a little bit of cover.
Exactly,
So
yes.
I'm not too worried. I'm like, either way. Oh, it's still pretty good. 17 plus 8.
25. All right, you are still hidden from this freaking genie over here.
Yeah, raise your number. Do it.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, you still can't. He still can't touch that. Like, it's still just unless he uses an action to look for you. It's still his passive perception. But every time you hide in the same place, I'm increasing his passive perception.
Yeah, that's okay. I like at some point I might just crawl out of the hole and go around. So.
Indeed. All right. So as it stands, it seems you're still hidden. That was your bonus action and your movement. Very good. Next up, we are back to over here for the cultists to try to wail on Gawain. Let's see. Cultists. They are both going to try to just come at you with scimitars. AC 13, right?
Yep.
Ooh, first one's going to hit. Second one's going to hit. You take a total of 8 slashing damage. This third one in the back, does he make a wisdom save on his turn to break out?
It was end of my last turn. He lost it.
Oh, end of your last
So
turn.
he is no longer afraid.
Okay, terrific. Yeah. He's no longer frightened. In which case, he's going to 5. Well, no, he's going to stay. He can't reach you. So he's just going to move a little closer and still try to throw a dagger at you. And he misses. He's still a little scared. He's, and he flings the dagger and it almost hits his friend. But it just lands on the ground at your feet. That is these cultists, because the rest are unconscious. After that, it is the other salamander.
The other salamander.
Mm-hmm.
The less fun
Shit,
salamander.
dropped a die. I'm gonna make a roll for this other salamander. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's doing some stuff. That is going to be Glarnock.
All right, I'm gonna go for this guy right there.
This Razor Blast here?
Yep.
Hell yeah, try to hit him.
$25.
25 is gonna hit. Roll your damage.
That's 10 slashing, but I'm gonna use a maneuver. I'm going to use my fainting attack.
Okay. What does that do?
So I use a bonus action, and on your turn to add the total damage roll and to gain advantage on your next attack roll against a chosen creature.
Okay. So you do your normal attack, then you use your bonus action, and then you're going to do your second attack?
Yes, which gains advantage.
That's right.
To add the total to the damage roll.
Yeah, indeed.
So
you roll your superiority dice and add it to the damage, I think.
Exactly. But you got to roll with
Okay.
advantage. Well, so what was the damage for the first attack, though?
10 slashing damage.
10 slashing. This guy, yeah, he takes all 10. You
Okay.
just whoosh, slice across his heavy armor, and deal
So my
some
next-
damage into his fiery limbs.
So my next attack gains advantage, and I add my superiority dice to the damage.
That's
if I
right.
hit.
Yep. Roll for
Okay.
roll to attack with advantage.
17 on the first one, and 14 on the second one. 17.
17 total.
Yeah.
That barely hits him. Give me your damage with the extra superiority die.
What is that, a D8, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
so
it depends.
it's-
You know, you actually have different types of superiority die because of your feat, so you can choose which one you want to use. You can use a D6 or a D8.
I'll use a D8. So it's 11 without the D8, and then I'll roll a D8
Mm-hmm.
to make it. I rolled an 8 on the D8.
Woo!
Oh my god.
That's 19
So it's
damage.
19 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo!
Yeah, these guys are
Wow.
literally coated in armor except for at the joints. You slam your longsword, point first right into his shoulder joint, and you hear him let out an ouch of pain as you like nearly pry his whole arm off with the force of your weapon. That was a big hit, but he's still not very not terribly injured. 19.
Okay. Can I'm gonna stay here. Because all I have is my reaction left.
Okay, very good. Yeah, use your bonus action and your 2 attacks, yeah?
Yep.
All right, very good. That is all you can do. We are back. We're really swapping between maps every time. Back to these fanatics. I did this to myself. Fanatics still in the game. They are going to. We'll start with. They can't reach you. And can't do that, can't do that. Yeah, they are going to... First one, we're going to start with the spiritual weapon attack. Spiritual weapon, whoom, misses again. You feel it sail over your head. Second one, he is frightened. He can't move towards you. He has disadvantage while you're there. He is going to cast a different spell on you. I need another dexterity saving throw.
Got it. I have this one with a D4 added, so that is a 15 plus 1, 16.
16, you're good. So then he is also going to try to cast spiritual weapon. Boom. 2 spiritual weapons. The same exact spiritual weapon. Oh no.
Come on, guys, get a little creative.
We don't have to.
Well, you should. I mean, it makes life a little more interesting.
Don't tell us what to do.
Well, you're gonna be dead soon anyway, so it's not really that big a deal.
This one is also going to make a spiritual weapon attack. That's a fucking miss as well. This one is, another, let's have another wisdom save.
Wisdom save with advantage and adding a D4.
That's right.
Wow, okay. Well, that's a 12.
12 total?
That's a 6 and a 2. Yeah, 12 total.
That, shockingly, that does save. These guys
Hey,
are...
what?
That saves, yeah.
All right,
These
okay.
guys are not much more experienced. They can just do magic. Unfortunately for them, that is going to be their turn for the Fanatics. Now it's back to the other map for the Razor Blast. Again, he's going to come at you for 3 spear attacks. Let's see if he can even touch you. First one. All right, first one's going to hit.
18.
And that's something else you want to do about it.
I look at him sternly.
Unless you have a reaction to do something.
I'm gonna use my parry on that.
Oh, you want to use your parry. So that increases your AC to what, 20?
It's a +2. No, I'm sorry. And I can reduce the damage.
Okay, you reduce the damage.
Yeah.
Amazing. So he's coming at you two-handed. So that is going to be 10 damage. 7 piercing and 3 fire damage from this guy.
Alright, so that's a D8 +2.
That you retract from this with your parry.
Uh-huh. So that's a 8.
That's an 8. Incredible. So you only take 2 damage from this guy. That's just the first spear attack. You're marking off that you used that maneuver, right?
A superiority die.
Yeah, exactly. So you've used 2 of them. Terrific.
Yep.
Let's see. Second attack is not going to hit. And third attack for him. That one is going to hit. Unfortunately, you used your reaction already. That is going to be the full 10 damage.
Alright.
He's like, you get away! You get away, you do! Go on! As he's just full body ramming the spear into you. He gets you once in the leg as you use your parry to deflect the blow. It just kind of scratches against your skin. And the second one, right into your chest. You grab it and hold it to prevent it from getting in deeper. But it does do a chunky bit of damage to you.
Can I just hold it and get closer to him and be like, I love it.
Ooh. Yeah, you're right, Loco, aren't you? And properly fucked in the head. He's like, you freak him out a little. That is going to be the Razor Blast. That's all he does because he's engaged with you. Now it's time for the Fire Elemental. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 to get over to you, Glarnock. And now he's going to fuck you up. Let's see if he hits you. Might not hit you. Attack. Okay. First one is gonna hit. Second attack. Also gonna hit. Feature or a... So you are going to take 20 fire damage total from those 2 attacks. And your fur is once again on fire.
It's perpetually never able to grow fur.
Can't grow back this damn fur, damn it.
He'll never have fur again.
So on the start of each of your turns, you're going to take 5 fire damage until you use an action to douse the fire. Or some other method, I suppose, would also work too. And after them, it's going to be the Azers. I'm going to roll something for the Azers. Okay. All right. They're doing some stuff. You guys are all kind of invested in your own places right now. You're rolling a history check bonus? No? I don't know? Okay. After the Azers, it is the Afriti. This guy is going to... He's going to fly way up to the ceiling. He is essentially... He is not up in the vent, but he's like at your level, Boneless. You can feel the heat radiating off this huge, muscly body. And you even get a glimpse or two of the horns as he's like right next to where you are in the vent. It's like, where are they? Ooh! I'm gonna fuck them up! And what are they? What can they do? They can do a lot of different things, can't they?
You sound so disappointed.
And yeah, unfortunately, they're going to try to attack you, Glarnock. You have partial cover from this big guy and this big elemental, so the DC to hit you is 20. He is like cannot find Boneless, unfortunately. He's not going to use an action to try to find Boneless, so he's going to use his action to attack you.
He's going to throw a tantrum.
That's going to be a 14, which does not hit. That's going to be a 9, which does not hit. So he, like, trying to see around the fire elemental that is, like, just trading blows with you, lighting your fur on fire. He takes his own ball of fire, hurls it through the air. It explodes next to you, Glarnock. That would have been really bad. That is, like, as it hits the ground, it changes color to be, like, blue, green, white before dissipating. That was very hot, whatever that was that he just threw at you. And he does 2 of those before just looking around trying to find wherever the fuck Boneless went. That is his turn. Now we are back to Mika. And this Eternal Flame Guardian.
I'm gonna whip him with my tail.
Good.
Get the fuck over here.
Whip him real good.
12.
12 is not going to hit him. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I meant to say this earlier. When you hit a creature with your tail attack, which you did, they are automatically grappled.
Oh, so I get advantage on this one.
Yes, exactly. Because he is fully restrained.
I don't recall seeing it. Oh, yeah, you're right. And target is grappled.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
Awesome.
yeah.
So my advantage roll is not much better. 16.
Let's see. What was that spear? 16. That's with your spear, right?
No. When they're grappled, don't I get advantage on
Well, so you get an advantage with your spear. Your tail automatically hits.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So yes, this would be. My tail automatically hits.
Yeah, while a creature's grappled, the tail automatically hits.
Okay, so yes, I'm gonna do first with the tail because that is higher damage. So that's 6 for the regular damage plus.
Wait, is this for your tail?
Yeah.
So it's 2d6 plus 4, and then you need another 2d6. It's 4d6.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Great, just making sure.
Yeah, okay, no, sorry. So that's 10 plus 7 halved is 3, right?
Yeah, so 13, because, yes, he is resistant to fire. Very good. That is...
And now
is
advantage
bloody.
with my spear.
Exactly. He is bloody now.
I rolled 2 15s.
Woo!
So
22 is going to get him. Roll that spear damage as well.
So that's 12 plus only 1d6 this time.
Mm-hmm.
5,
Halved.
so 17.
So he's going to take half the fire damage again, so that's 14.
Oh, right.
He was already bloody. He is looking really bad. And that is going to...
Try to hit me now.
You doing okay back there,
I
bud?
don't want to. I just stop. He's like fully wrapped up in your tail. Like you're like kind of janking him around. So he can't really get his bearings to like even get a hit off on you. That is Micah's turn. After that, it is Zaldrin. Zaldrin is going to try to take a attack on the restrained person that you are holding. He's going to have advantage. That sucks. That also sucked. So Zaldrin again tries to shoot an arrow, nearly hits you. It just flies through the hallway and bounces down the steps. Even with advantage, he couldn't land a hit. Poor guy. He could have killed that dude, and yet he doesn't. Now it is the Flame Guardian's turn, which means he is going to use his first attack to try and break out of this grapple. It is a DC 14. Yeah.
Does he take the damage before that though? Is it at the beginning of the turn?
Oh, let's see.
And target grapple. Wait, hold on. A creature that touches a salamander or hits it with a melee attack within 5 feet. Yeah, it doesn't say.
I think he's already taking the damage from your tail. I think that's the auto damage. So I don't think he's going to take any more on his turn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So let's. He's going to roll. That is a failure. He doesn't break out. He's going to use the second attack to try to get out of there again because he knows he's fucked if he stays in your molten hot tail. And that is... What's the thing here? Nope, that fails as well. He can't get a 14 on the strength check. So he's still stuck. He's like, oh man, I'm fucked, aren't I? Just grabbing at your tail. Yes. Flung all over the place. And that is the end of round 2. We are at the top of round 3, and that's where we will pick up next time.
No.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep murdering people.
I know. You'll have to finish next time.
It's all right.
Yeah, Glarnock's in a little bit of trouble.
Glarnock's in a bit of a bad
Glarnock's in a little bit of trouble.
spot right now. Not looking good.
I'm so fun.
Also, I just want to point out, I have not actually taken any damage yet. Fully surrounded, and I have not taken any actual damage, only 10 HP.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. It's very good. That's why, hey, that's what it's there for, right?
Yes.
Incredible. Let's oh, whoopsies. Let's wrap this mother up. I want to turn off the music because it's a little too intense.
No, keep the music.
Woo!
Leave it intense.
Once again, we will continue with our Princes of the Apocalypse adventure next time. But for now, once again, I am Ace the GM. I am your friendly neighborhood game master, and I run D&D professionally. So if you want to play D&D with me, please let me know. I'd love to do that. But I would be nothing without my lovely players. Playing Glarnock, we have Matt. Just kidding. There is no Matt. There's only Glarnock. Playing Boneless, we have Mary, who is at mostlyasian. No, sorry, what is it? No, it's different now.
You got it. It's at mostlyasian.tm on Instagram.
Okay, I thought it was different. At mostlyasian.tm on Instagram. We have Micah played by Berto. Berto, you have a website?
abec.io.
abec.io.
ABEC.
Perfect. Thank you. And last but not least, we have Gawain, who was played by Alex. Alex also runs games on SPG, on startplaying.games. You can find him on, what is it, Ruggo?
GM Rogo, ROGGOW.
GM Rogo, ROGGOW. Terrific. That's our gang. That's our team. Hopefully we'll be back soon. But until then, thanks to anybody that watched with us. Thanks to anybody that watches later. We appreciate you, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Everybody